Heard you.
Boom shakalaka. It is Friday. You already know what time it is. It's Who Run the City, Tea Time.
Yep.
You already know how we do on Fridays. You know what I mean? Shout out to the guys that's already in the chat. Shout out to my guy JJ Jackson. You know what I mean? First one as usual. You know what I mean? Shout out to my guy Kev. You know what I mean? We in the building. And you already know, Kev, of course the Knicks skits was better. You know what I mean? Yeah.
Whatever. I see it. It's gonna be one of those type of shows. Let's get it, man.
Hey, we out here, man. What's up, man?
Again, last week I forgot to do it. Shout out to Jay Fluky for the new intro. If you like something, hit that like button. Throw some ones in the chat if y'all like our new intro. Shout out to Jay Fluky, he a Knick fan, but he did the intro for us and it's fire. They got the Cam Thomas 3-pointer in there. They got a bunch of stuff in there from the ABA to the NBA with the Nets. He did an excellent. That shit was excellent, and it's my favorite intro, man. I mean, it's not only intro, but it's dope. It's fire.
In fairness, we had some intros outside of this. You know what I mean? Like,
yeah.
But it wasn't animated like clips and stuff. It was just still pictures with music playing. Create the Way is still my favorite intro song. You know what I mean? But as a production, this intro is leaps in and bounds beyond the other ones. You know what I mean? But whatever. You know what I mean? Enough of the small talk. You know what I mean? Let's get to it. You know what I mean? How you want to start this? You always kind of start the show now.
Yeah, I was about to say, you said let's get to it. Enough of the small talk. I thought you wanted to start it. I mean, either way is fine with me, but I always start it. If you want to start it, start it. I mean, I'm here, man. I got time, cuz. I mean, whatever you want to do, man.
I'm cool. And, matter of fact, let me start it because I barely get to talk about Knicks stuff on this show because you monopolize the time talking about the Nets.
Trust me, that's the media. Trust me.
Now that's you. No matter what you always try to make it come back to the Nets. But,
Of course.
This week we started a very rough and tumble road trip. You know what I mean?
You mean since last Friday?
Last Friday, what happened last?
No, I'm saying since we did the podcast and then we did the predictions on what we thought the record was going to be when we got back. Were you right?
So, let me see. Let me see. I'm going back to look at the games. No, I was not right on one game only.
Okay, so your prediction was what? 3-1?
Matter of fact, we came on after the Pistons game, right? On Friday.
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah. So I was so far because we didn't play the Warriors yet. The only game I was wrong about was the Thunder. And I was wrong about the Nuggets. We won that game. You feel me? And so because I thought we was gonna lose that game. I thought that was the game that we was gonna lose.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah. Anyway, started a rough road trip. The beginning of the road trip was Tuesday. The first leg of a back-to-back was in Utah. Pulled out a real good win in Utah. You know what I mean? 7-point win, 118-111. Love what I saw from the guys. You feel me? The Jalen Brunson absolutely brought that game home for us with his stellar fourth quarter play. Absolutely cooking Mike Conley. Even though Mike Conley is taller than him. Yo, I'm watching Jalen Brunson play. Like, me and Jalen Brunson play basketball kind of similar, son. Like, and we want to get close to the rim. We don't care how big whoever is guarding us. We trying to put you in a post and toast. And that's exactly what he did to Mike Conley to end that game and steal that game. But, that was one thing. Because all is going to make sense. I'm moving fast, but it's all going to make sense. I'm moving fast because I want to tie these games into each other. Then we played the Nuggets the next day. Both of these are away games. So just let you know, we had to travel to Utah, play in Utah, the very next night, play in Denver, right?
Okay.
Uh,
Back to back.
yeah, and Evan Fournier, somebody who's played in Denver before, said that that is the roughest back to back in the NBA. Going from Utah, I'm going from Utah to Denver and playing the back to back in both of those cities. One
Hmm.
because both high altitude cities. The air's thinner up there. You feel me?
I know.
If
I
you
heard. I've heard.
if you're not used to it, it wreaks havoc on the lungs. My guy Fraz in the building. You already know the vibery. Uh, so it wreaks havoc on your respiratory system, let alone. You know what I mean? And then you have to do that in a back to back. That's difficult enough, right? So we win in Utah, we go to Denver, and we come back in the fourth quarter and win that game off the back of Julius Randle. Pause. Right? Uh, and the reason why I did this in such quick succession and not get into detail in both before I started talking about it, right, is because it's a specific thing that I want to point out. In Utah, I literally watched Julius Randle, not take it easy, but not being as assertive as he normally tries to be throughout the game. He saw Jalen Brunson was cooking early on, giving Mike Conley the absolute business, and he kept on feeding Jalen Brunson and R.J. Barrett to bring that game home. Second leg of the back to back, right? Julius Randle comes out with the intention that this is his game, letting the other two guys be able to take a little bit of rest. And to use your word, because I was going, you use this word a lot. The significance of this is,
Oh yeah. Yeah, because and that come from
yo,
you saying soliloquies. So like when I looked at soliloquies, I know you like using big words. So when I looked it up, I said, okay, it's like a light band to this and that.
yeah,
And the whole me saying the significance is like I'm not just chatting, I'm saying this for a reason. I'm saying this to get to that. So yeah.
um, that's my guy Curtis in there. I ain't even realized that was Curtis, CEO Brown. Shout out to my guy Curtis Brown in the building. But yeah, so but the significance of that is
First one in the diner.
the show that one, this team has a comprehensive plan, had a comprehensive plan going into this matchup, these matchups. You know, Laurie Marketing is not touted as a defensive stopper of any sort, but he's still a 7 foot guy in the paint that can absolutely get buckets. He's averaging like 21 points a game so far in this season. And we needed Julius Randle and our other centers to protect the paint and the boards. So they were used for that. Julius
Mitch
Randle was used
Mitch still hurt?
yeah, he's still hurt.
Hmm.
Uh, we Julius Randle and the centers was used for that, right? But the second game, they knew Jokic was going to be out. They had no rim protection, so they knew that Julius Randle could be super effective with his style of play in that game. And that's what I need this team to do on a consistent basis. Realize what the matchup is and take advantage of the matchup because we got three players on any given night that could go for 20 plus, 20, 25 plus on any given night. Marlon Mayhem in the building. You already know the vibes. Could go
Yeah,
for
shout out to Marlon. I see you, Marlon.
20, 25 plus on any given night. Whatever the matchup is. We could cause a matchup problem on any given night. And to see that all the guys are on board now with being like, yo, it's your turn tonight. It's your turn to eat tonight. We gonna support you, but it's your turn to eat tonight. Yo, back up from the screen. Like your face being disappearing is
Oh,
is is bothering me, bro.
oh, I didn't even. I was looking at stats while you was talking. I'm looking at
Yeah,
stats.
yeah,
My
nah.
fault,
But
bro.
when you get close, your face disappears. You feel me? The shadow makes your face disappear. The shadow from the brim of your hat make your face
Mm.
disappear. Yeah, but that just shows me that this team is willing to sacrifice between the first three players And what I believe it took was the meeting. You know what I mean? Julius Randle called not a team meeting. It was Julius Randle said it was a team dinner. The media said it was a team meeting. Julius Randle called a team dinner when we got to Utah so they could watch Monday Night Football, eat, you know what I mean, and just be around each other outside of the game of basketball. And to me, it bore fruit. I don't know what they talked about, but it definitely bore fruit from that conversation because the defensive intensity is going up exponentially. The way that we attacked and defended the 3 point line is what Nick fans has been crying for the last since the beginning of the season, pretty much. Uh, and that's what I saw over these last two games. That's the big difference to me. Not so much offensively as defensively. The intensity. Cam Reddish is on defense has been a revelation. You know what I mean? Like he might not always be having the greatest scoring night, but he's affecting the basketball game defensively with his long ass arms. You feel me? RJ Barrett is not no longer the best perimeter defender on the Knicks. It's Cam Reddish.
I thought it was Quentin Grimes.
Quentin Grimes, it remains to be seen. Quentin Grimes ain't really played significant minutes because he's still hurt.
So did Cam Reddish take Quentin Grimes minutes too? I mean, as far as starting position is concerned, because
As of
what
right,
it sound
as
like
of,
he might have took Grimes and Fournier minutes.
as of right now, because we don't know. We haven't really seen Quentin Grimes play substantial minutes. So as of right now, with the injury, he definitely took Fournier minutes. Facts. You feel me? And it's not a upset Nick fan about that on the earth. You feel me? Because if Evan Fournier is not scoring, he's useless. If Cam
Yeah, I
Reddish is
know.
not scoring, he's still a defensive problem.
Mm.
You feel me?
Yeah,
So yeah,
no, I know
absolutely.
defense count.
Evan Fournier hasn't played our last two games. You feel me? And that's a fact. Evan Fournier hasn't played our last two games.
Oh yeah, yeah, he definitely on the trade. Blizzy,
Yeah,
they trade.
I'm not mad at that. My goal is to make the team
I
the best
said
it can
they was
be.
going to trade him too.
Listen, man, don't. Your team ain't out the water. Trade talks needed. Like, chill out, bro.
No, no, no. But again,
Yeah,
Kev, he pulled up on my stream the other day and he was saying, "Yo, you remember we was saying that Ben Simmons was a good fit, this and that." And I was like, "Yeah, I remember that." So yeah, I'll be right about stuff, but I'll be right about stuff too. And I knew Fournier, he was going to come put up the numbers, and he did. He broke Stark's record, but ultimately, y'all had a record, better win record before he got there. So
so no, the difference is between he's not scoring. You
he
feel me?
said, "Fournier." Hold on.
Yo, look. So what I'm
That Jackson.
yeah, he mad funny. Yo, but see the problem with Fournier is he's not scoring. You feel
What
me?
up, Barry?
If Fournier was out there making his shots, he would not be on the bench. You feel me? He would not be on the
Okay.
bench. The fact that he's ineffective offensively with the way the
Mm.
offense is running now, which doesn't even make no sense because they're running like as of recent, Coach Tommy T has run the most plays I've ever seen in my life. Like they're running plays. You feel me? Like they're running plays. I've never seen this from Coach Tommy T. A lot of
Yeah.
and they're running a lot of stuff to get RJ Barrett going. They running these curls off the wing with screens off ball.
Hmm.
So when RJ Barrett catches the ball, he has a lane. Shout out to my guy Barry in the building. Oh, you already highlighted that. Yeah, shout out
Yeah.
to my guy Barry.
What
Yeah,
up,
but
Barry?
they're running screens where he's coming off the wings and and catching a ball on going downhill for RJ Barrett. We've never seen this before. You know what I mean? We never seen this action being ran. And they're doing it for RJ. RJ Barrett, he's been under the weather. He hasn't really been finishing the way he should have, pause. And that's because I think he's under the weather. It's obvious when you see him play. He's very sluggish. He don't have as much lift as he usually have when he's driving to the basket trying to lay up the ball. But the action is working. It's getting him to his spots where he's usually effective. And another thing, I'm gonna let you. I've been talking a long time, so another
Bro,
thing.
I just so you know, I'm not there, bro. I'm over here, cool, calm, and
Yeah,
collective. I'm not
yeah, yeah.
even on it like that. I ain't got no rush. I'm super straight right now.
Now, Fraz, we ain't talk about that yet, Brody. We gonna end up. We gonna get there at some point. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, we can talk about it.
look, so and another thing, last thing. If there's more I could talk about, but this is the last thing for right now.
It's early, man. It's
Yeah. No, no. I want.
yeah,
There's net fans probably in the building right now, and they
yeah.
want to get some net stuff. And in fairness, yeah, I mean,
Mhm.
it's a collaborative show. You feel me? So, last thing though, and what I've noticed is teams are not being able to load the paint against Julius Randle. Not because this team is shooting the ball particularly well, is the fact that these guys can attack from all angles. We can attack the basket from multiple angles. You got Cam Reddish at the three who could attack. You got Jalen Brunson at the one who can attack. You got no well they got Cam listed as the two. Cam be playing the two. RJ Barrett still is at the three, right? Both of those guys could attack, and whoever's at the center, Jericho Sims is a constant rim pressure threat. Lob City guy. You feel me? And if Hartenstein's on the court, he can hit that. He can hit that floater from the paint, and he can also catch lobs too. So they cannot load up on Julius Randle, and this is where we see Julius Randle being most effective. He's shooting almost 50% from the field this season. You know what I mean?
I hear
Way
you.
up, way up from the 42% he was shooting last season. You know what I mean? And I'm gonna leave it there. You know what I mean? Your turn.
Oh man. But yeah, like I said, man, you know this before I pulled up. I've been saying this. We could do any format you want to do. We could do motherfucking 3 minute rounds. I ain't booked me for a long time. Showtime. We could do battle rap rounds. We could whatever you want to do, man. I'm with it. You want to do battleship, whatever you want to do. You know what I'm saying? And again, like I said, most times, like you said, but most times we start, but we could do that from now on where we decide who starts based on the predictions. You know what I'm saying? Like we did the predictions. How right was I? I said 4-0. I fucking we were 2-2. And respectfully, that 2-2 was toughly. You know what I mean? And it was weird because we lost to the Lakers, being the worst team in the West Coast, and then we beat the Portland Trailblazers, which is the best team in the West Coast. So my conversation is more about effort and just the whole thing with leadership and how we seen the Brooklyn Nets respond after KD said that spicy shit about his teammates. I mean, let's call it what it
I don't
is.
I don't
I
know
would,
how true that is, man, because I can't find that nowhere on the internet except for the meme that was posted. You know what I mean?
okay, so let's say that it wasn't true. They responded the very next game. And we got a season high to Ben Simmons with 15 points. Shout to my guy Lav. We do nets at night for the most part. And he was saying stick with Ben, man. I got a lot of criticism about saying that he ain't had no walking down a yellow brick road and all of that. So I had to hear that. And
To my guy
what up,
Jay, I
Jay?
said, "What's up, man?"
What
That's
up,
my
Jay? Two
guy
times
right
say what
there.
up, Jay? he said he only, he said he only a Brooklyn Nets fan or something like that.
Yeah,
Sons.
nah, listen, it's cool. He could be whatever. That's my guy right there. He can be whatever
Yeah.
fair he want to be, man. That's my
Mhm.
guy. But
Yeah,
other than that, it's smoke for all y'all other net fans, man.
yeah, nah, that's all good. Yeah, man. How's Kalia, man? How's she doing? That's my favorite Nick fan.
Yo, she's amazing, man. This kid, man. She's growing up so big. I don't understand it, bro.
Yeah, nah, I hear you, man. Parenthood is dope. And again, and shout to Fluky. He's funny. I had posted the picture late, and it was me saying I'm gonna take my son. I said I'm said my son's first game, and it was after we it was after the game, and
Yeah.
we had his first Nets game was the Nets versus the Knicks.
Yeah.
So to me it was special. And Fluky, before he knew what was going on, he put it's such a shame or some shit like that about how he got to go and watch the Nets play and lose. And I was like, they played the Knicks and they beat the Knicks, and it was just funny, man. But I say
Well,
that to say that your kid, most times they're gonna grow up whatever fan you are. It is what it is. If your parent was a Nets fan, my son is a Nets fan. My son jokingly says he's a Knicks fan, and I give him that look, and then he just goes, "Nah, I'm a Nets fan."
now
So
I'm gonna give you something, Matt. Give you a story, man. Funny, right? So about Fluke's son, my guy's son, right?
mm,
So last season, he was very disappointed by the Knicks. Yeah, I mean, rightfully so.
mm.
So heartbroken, so heartbroken and disappointed. He was like, nah, I'm a Net fan now, right?
Wow.
So look. That shit didn't even last 10 games into the new season before he came back home. That's how disappointed he was by being a Brooklyn Net fan. He was like, why did I leave the Knicks?
But at least
I'm
he
going.
did. At least he got you to talk to, because you wasn't always a Knicks fan, and then he got, what I'm
Yo,
saying,
listen,
he
listen,
could always talk to you. You're his godfather. He
listen,
could come to
listen.
you and ask,
See, one you
his
got to stop. You
frustrations.
got to stop with that narrative that I wasn't always a Knicks fan. I was always a Knicks fan. I just like Michael Jordan more than I like the Knicks. You feel me?
Okay.
I like the Knicks. I was a Knicks fan. I
But
like
when the
Michael
Bulls
Jordan.
played the Knicks, who'd you root for?
Michael Jordan. You feel me? it wasn't the Bulls. It was Michael Jordan, the greatest basketball
Oh
player that's
man.
ever played the game. I was rooting for the guy who played basketball against Bugs Bunny, bro.
Hold
Who
on.
played
Yeah,
basketball with
I
Bugs
feel you.
Bunny, bro.
Hold on,
You
but
feel
since
me?
we here real quick, let me just do this real quick. I see Marlon in the chat, and I just want to let you know, first and foremost, shout out to your new show. I seen it. I got love for it.
Yeah,
I ain't
shout out
been
to
on
my
it
guy
yet,
Marlon, man.
but
Word.
I see you out there working. But that's not this. I got smoke for you because I want to say, when I was smiling in exuberation when we were blowing the Knicks out, you were somewhere with your head down. And how is that when you're neutral? So I ponder, and you know what? I don't even know this. I'm guessing this. I want to pull up to your show to find out what your emotion was when the Nets whooped the Knicks ass. But I want to just get back to what I was saying, right? Because I don't want to digress. That was then. That was then. This is now. We 2-2. We lost to the Lakers, and fucking Anthony Davis had the most amazing game I ever seen in my Nets fan life. Besides, and LeBron wasn't there, and I honestly was a little kind of upset because I wanted to see KD versus LeBron. That didn't happen in like 4 or 5 seasons, so I was kind of excited to see that. So when LeBron didn't play, I figured we would just easily beat them, and we didn't. Westbrook, Brody, he showed up, gave us some work, and I'm mentioning the losses, not just the wins, because to me it's about how the team responds. And I feel like KD feels the pressure when we lose. KD is vocal, and y'all might not consider him a leader or whatnot, but he's definitely vocal enough to impact the locker room. And you see that in the next game. So we're not going. I see us not going on losing streaks more than 2 games. I could see that, but I see the way we respond after losing 2 straight. We 5-3 with Jacques Vaughn as a head coach. We were 2-6 with Steve Nash as a head coach. So I'm saying the Steve Nash era is over. I want all of the Nets fans to know in the building that the Steve Nash era is over, and the difference is in the numbers. And when you look at the win column, so that's 5-3 in 8 games for JV, and Steve Nash was 2-6. So it's not about whether or not we better without Kyrie. It's we are better without Steve Nash. Now, I said all that to say he's coming back next game, right? So in a 10-game clip, we 5-3 now. I think we win the next 2. I think we stay in a 7-3 game clip, win clip, and every 10 games. But that's just me being optimistic. We definitely got more to prove. For us to win, for us to be more than a 500 ball club, for us to be 5-3 and go up, not lose. I think Ben Simmons has to continue to play well. From what I've seen from last week to this week, from last week to this week, a lot happened. KD scored 26,000 points, moving up the ladder as far as ranking far as top scorers ever in the NBA. He's got 25 points since the season started. He's right next to Jordan. I think he got like he's shy of 3 games of Jordan. And just that's just a list that it's very few are on that list, and everybody on that list are great players. So shout out to Kevin Durant. What else happened? There was a lot happening. Fucking Joey Harris got his shot back. He was playing good basketball. Wasabi Watanabe, man, he has got to be one of the best role players off of the bench for us. Whatever, like what y'all saying about Cam Reddish, Wasabi Watanabe is doing some of that for the Brooklyn Nets. He playing defense, he playing both sides of the ball. The other night he was 5 from 7 behind the arc, off of the bench. 15 big points, and the significance of me emphasizing him being off the bench is KD gets the rest while he's doing this scoring. Because if the game is tied or we lose the lead, you got to sub KD back in. That's just regular coaching. But because Wasabi Watanabe was knocking down these threes while KD was on the bench, we had him well rested at the end of the game. And he made some big shots. He missed the game winner, but he did enough for us to get there too. He made some key free throws. He missed one big free throw, but still, it's a game and it's a team game, and we won it. And I think even if he did make that comment, he had to retract some of that and say, eat some humble pie and realize like, yo, I'm. And again, if it's not confirmed, I apologize, because the media will spin narratives like a ball of fucking yarn. So I don't even fucking know if he even said that, but I do know if he did say that, the way we responded the next game, yeah, Ben Simmons showed up, Joe Harris showed up, and Royce O'Neal had 11, 11, 11. First triple double and first game winner. Sean Marks got a lot of criticism about that pick with Royce O'Neal and that draft pick. You did well. You did well. It was a risk, yeah, but you wanted availability. He played 70 plus games out of 82 last season. You see what he's doing this season. He in the starting lineup, and he's one of the most impactful players on the Brooklyn Nets right now, helping us win games. So, yeah, man, it was a lot going on. I might have missed something, but for the most, that's the gist of it, though. That's the gist.
So here's my thing, right? When it comes to the quote unquote alleged KD comments, KD has never been that kind of guy, bro. You feel me? Like he's not gonna blast his teammates like that in public. And and this is why I always tell everybody, Knick fans alike, man, sources matter, bro. Sources matter. Like because you got a lot of these pages that's getting a lot of clout and a lot of traction that be spewing straight garbage. Like there's a page on Facebook, NBA updates, straight capathon, 24/7 capathon, bro. They don't have no credibility. Nothing they ever
That's
post
funny.
is factual. It's straight cap. But NBA sports fans just love y'all like gossip. Y'all don't even like facts. Y'all like gossip. You know what I mean? And I'm against that. 110%. Me and Big Fan Breezy work too hard to bring out facts. You know what I mean? Even
Yeah,
though
I definitely
he,
be working
even though
hard.
he be capping sometimes too. You know what I mean? That's my boy though. You know what I mean? I'm gonna hold it down for my boy. He be capping, but I'm gonna hold it down for my boy. We
Yeah,
work
all right.
we work so hard to bring out facts. And there's so much other, NBA sport content creators that work so hard to bring out actual factual stuff, like doing research, stats, and
Mhm.
and 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 following Woj and digging deep into pause, into what's really said and what wasn't. For y'all to be out here sharing guys who's just making up memes, saying anything. And I say all that to say KD doesn't have a history of talking crazy about his teammates like that. That was a
Mhm.
very reckless statement. What should
Yeah,
I expect? Because I got teammates like, nah, KD has never been that guy, and I don't ever see him being that guy. And he's not even a member of my team. I don't
yeah,
like. I mean, I like him as a basketball talent, but his personality, I'm not a fan of. You feel me?
yeah.
But I'm also not gonna let people sit here and put words and defamate his character.
Hmm. Yeah,
Like
no, I mean, you
because
gotta have integrity when you do this. But again, people do shit for clickbait, man. It is what it is.
last thing, because to say something like what was excuse me alleged that KD said is trash of any NBA player. Don't care what your stature is. You don't put your teammates on Front Street like that. And from what I've seen of KD, he's never done that. That's not his style. He might tell them that shit to their face behind closed doors.
Mm-hmm.
But to come out and be like, "Oh, what should I expect? Because I got teammates like and name them by name." That's not what KD is going to do, bro.
Yeah.
You feel me?
Yeah. And
And
again,
and I will say this. I always said KD wasn't a real leader, but what I've seen from him watching these games is the trait of a leader. Like him bringing the young guys together, clapping them up, motivating
mm-hmm.
them. I was like, okay, this is
Mm-hmm.
what you supposed to be doing as the guy. You feel me? And he's been
Yeah.
doing that. And shout out to him for that because I was the one saying you can't teach an old dog new tricks. And the old dog is learning new tricks. And shout out to him for that.
Mm-hmm.
And that's all I
Yeah,
gotta say. No more
just
nice stuff about the Nets. You know what I mean? No more nice
definitely.
talk about the Nets. That's
Yeah,
it.
no, just to add to that, to my knowledge, he leads the league in players for total points. Really playing good basketball out there. Also, it was something else that I wanted to say. Oh, I heard him. It was something about a quote. He said, "You know, my legacy is the impression I leave on Cam Thomas and being able to play with multiple players like Curry, Westbrook." But again, I don't know the source. I can't say that I know the source. But and I like that. I like the fact that he understands his role is the big homie. You are the big homie now. You a veteran in this league. They looking up to you. Christian Coloco. I said this last week. Christian Coloco is he played for the Raptors. He wears number 35 because of Kevin Durant. So he's been in the league so long that players get drafted and they looked up to KD growing up.
Yeah.
So he definitely is the big homie. And again, he said a lot of stuff in the offseason, but how mad are you at KD for saying fire Nash, and then after 8 games we were 2-6, and then Nash get fired? Nets fans rejoiced. Nobody was upset at KD. Nobody was upset that Nash got fired. And also that interview where they was saying that, yeah, this is the confirmation that they fired Kenny Atkinson. I remember also KD also saying that JV could be the coach. And I think JV is the man for the job for multiple reasons. I mentioned it last week. He been here the same year that Sean Marks came, just to bring you up to speed. So all of the peaks and valleys, everything that went on with the Nets, the good and bad. And again, I won't pull it up here, but he's been behind one. It was a coach, I forget his name, before Kenny Atkinson. It was one, two, like three. Yeah, he was behind 3 coaches, and Steve Nash, Kenny Atkinson, and I forget the other guy name when he first got here. And yeah, he deserves it. Sean Marks shouldn't overlooked him in the first place. And I feel like when in hindsight, he should have gave it to him when he fired Kenny Atkinson. He should have moved forward with JV right there. Even more than Ime, just because of the relationship that he has with him, and they come into the Nets the same season. And again, just on KD, playing phenomenal. And I think that the fact he did stay, and we are in a situation where I said that it was KD's team and Kyrie's on it. We seeing more of that now. And when Kyrie comes back into the fold and being coached by JV, I think we are a better team under the style, JV's coaching style, and Kyrie will fit into it. But at the same time, I really feel like Wasabi Watanabe. And no, what I wanted to say about JV is the style of his coaching is like Kenny Atkinson, because he will bench you if you're not playing well. The same way that Steve Nash, and I'm bringing this to say this to bring it to a conversation you said last week. I'm gonna just add to that, and I'll hear you go, and then I'll go. The same style that Kenny Atkinson had to sit a player that's not shooting well or playing well, JV does as well. Big on defense and big on ball rotations. The games that we won, heavy on assists, 32 assists, 30 assists, and the like. Heavy, high in the 20s, heavy or low in the 30s. That's what we look like when JV is coaching and when we're winning. Again, we're 5-3 with him as the head coach after 8 games. I'm gonna do it every 8-game clip. Now, to the conversation that I wanted to have with you based on what you said last week, is how you said that Tommy T has implemented a style of shooting the 3 ball philosophy for this season, correct?
Yeah.
So I'm gonna
What?
say this, and then I want to hear what you're gonna say to
Okay.
give you something, with a base.
A seg.
Um,
That's
right,
what
a
you.
segue. Right.
Yeah.
In the last 10 seasons, rising 22%, 22.2% in 2010 to 2011 season to 39.2% last season, and it's increased more in the last 5 years than it did in the previous 5 years. That's the amount of attempts that the NBA, every NBA team takes. Right now, every NBA team is this stat. Every NBA team is taking 39% more threes than they were from 2010 to 2011 season. So the philosophy that Tommy T has isn't new. I was saying I don't think that's New York style basketball. But if you're winning games, you're winning games. Who am I? I'm just vlogging out here. You know what I'm saying? But I'm saying that to say style of play, I from afar, because I'm not a Knicks fan, even though some think I am. The Knicks, they win from gritty basketball. Elbows in the paint, gritty, tough to the basket, tough. And the three ball don't necessarily say that. But now that's your philosophy, and I'm asking you in contrast, what do you prefer? You rather the three ball and that approach, or do you miss the 90s style of basketball from the Knicks?
So, all right. Here's the thing, right? A lot of the
Loaded
game.
question. Loaded question. I got time, cuz.
Now, it ain't a loaded question. This is. I was actually going to. This is actually a topic that I was going to touch on. Pause tonight as well. So this is not a loaded question. I'm well
All right, we
prepared.
working. We working.
Yeah, I'm well prepared. You feel me?
Let's
Uh,
get it.
a lot of the games that we lost, we shot way too many 3 pointers. Right?
Mm-hmm.
Uh, well, that's not necessarily true. The Celtics game, we didn't really shoot that many 3 pointers. We just lost because of bad 3 point defense. But the other ones, Thunder, we didn't shoot a lot of 3 pointers, but we lost because of bad 3 point defense. But the other games, we lost because we shot way too many 3 pointers, right? And I believe it's about 6 of those games we lost. Seven, excuse me. Uh, the reason why we lost, we won these last two games because we shot under 35 3 pointers a game, 34 for both games. Didn't shoot a particularly high a particularly high percentage, 32 in both games, I think, if I'm not mistaken. But the fact that we lowered the 3 point total and started attacking the basket relentlessly
Mm-hmm.
from all angles. Julius Randle attacking the basket. You got
Mm-hmm.
Jalen Brunson attacking the basket. R.J. Barrett attacking the basket. Alley oops to Jericho Sims. Paint floaters from Hartenstein. Then you got off the bench. You got Quentin. I mean Emmanuel quickly attacking the basket. Obi Toppin, who's been on fire from 3 point range as of late, which is oddly enough, he still attacks the basket. Cam Reddish attacking the basket. You feel me? That's the it, you. It's it. So to your point about the style of play of the NBA, it makes sense when you have the talent to do so. You know,
Well, I'm saying, do
no,
you as a Knicks fan, do you
so
miss the '90s style, or
I
do
was
you like this?
yeah,
Like,
I was about I paused, but I wasn't done. You feel me?
mhm.
So it makes sense when you have the talent to do so. And I'm just talking in generalizations now, not just the Knicks. You know, the NBA emulates who wins like who start winning the most championships. And in this era, Golden State is the team that wins the most championships. How they do it? They shoot 3 pointers, but they don't shoot an abnormal amount of 3 pointers, bro. They've never led the league in 3 pointers attempted.
Okay.
Never. Not once have they led. I wouldn't say not once. Don't get me to lying, right?
Mm-hmm.
But they almost never, if I'm mistaken. Now, it may have been one year they may have led the league in 3 point attempted, but from my knowledge, they have never led the league in 3 points attempted. You feel me?
Okay.
You also have to realize they have two of the best 3 point shooters in two of maybe the top five 3 point shooters in NBA history, right?
Mm-hmm.
Clearly, Steph Curry is number one, numero uno, best 3 point shooter in NBA history. it's debatable where Klay Thompson falls, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's why they're able to play the way they do and shoot as many 3 pointers they are able to shoot. Now to
Very
correlate that
phenomenal.
to the to correlate that back to the Knicks and the style of basketball we should play, we are not built like that. We have adequate 3 point shooters. I'm not saying that we are a trash 3 point shooting team. We are a team that can suffice with shooting a 3 point basket. You feel me? But
Okay.
we should never be in a space where we're shooting 43 pointers, 35 plus. That's out of our range. What we do have is guys who can attack the basket from multiple different angles. I don't care who you have as your defensive stopper, right? I don't care. It could be Mutombo in his prime. If you have R.J. Barrett, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, Cam Reddish, Obi Toppin, Emmanuel Quickly, Jericho Sims. You got 7 people pulling out an all-out assault on the basket. There is no way in the world you're not going to foul out.
Style of play. Yeah.
And you
That's
have to,
coaching style.
you definitely have to coach to who you have on your team.
That's a fact.
Now, I do agree to some extent it is a different basketball league. You have to take the 3 point shot just to keep pace. You can't win games on purely 2 point shots. Just not
That's a
going to
fact.
happen.
That's a fact.
Right? But
Yeah.
I think you can win games comfortably. Knicks 100 was good. I see you, Brody. I think you can win games comfortably by taking between the 32 to 25 3 point shots a
He
game.
not calling me a nigga. He calling you a nigga. Don't call me a nigga. He said, sup, niggas. Don't call
Yeah,
me no nigga, man. He got to be talking to you, man. You know what I'm
man, I
saying?
ain't talking to you too.
Nah, he talking to
We
you,
got,
man. I ain't
we
no
got the
nigga, man. Don't
we
call
got
me
the
no nigga, man.
we got the evidence,
He
man.
he got he got an S as in plural. He talking about you
Yeah,
and the other Nick fans in the chat. He
yeah,
definitely
he
not
talk,
talking to me.
talk
You know what
about
I'm saying?
you got the evidence, man. Once a Nick fan, always a Nick fan. You heard?
You
But
can
yeah,
wear a Knicks hat. Yo, you can wear a Knicks hat and not be a Knicks fan. If y'all want to say that I was a fan when Melo was there,
uh,
yeah, I
yo,
did like the team. I did. I'm not going to deny it. Hell yeah. Yo,
this,
I like Melo, but not to digress. But
this
yeah,
is why I
shout out to
love
Knicks
Kev.
next
This is why
100.
I love Kev, right? Because I got it in that it's 8 o'clock. You could call up
Mhm.
801. Kev's already on the line. Kev, check this shit, bro.
You already know Knicks run this city all day, every day, even after we lose 8 straight to the Nets. We still run this bitch.
Facts.
New Yorkers and Natchez. We run this bitch.
Don't run it.
I just
Call
wanted
it.
to ask him. I know Jack Vaughn is the coach, so I was wondering when is it? How many games is it gonna take for you to demote him and have Brian Keefe be the coach, right?
Yeah.
And number two, I really think KD said what he said because he's been on some snakish ways as of late. So him saying what he's saying, I do think he said it, and he got lucky that his teammates didn't turn their back on him and they responded. So I'm gonna leave it at that. Y'all have a great show. And let's get this fucking win, man. We gotta go get this W from the Warriors, man. We owe them from last year.
Facts. Kev, appreciate you on the call up, Brody, as always.
All right, brother. Y'all be easy and let's go next, baby. We run this bitch.
You already? Yo, before you answer, Big Fan Breezy, real quick. I'm not gonna be there, but Kev is running the spaces for the Knicks game tonight. Yeah, I mean, if you ain't already doing it, follow us at Nixon Ish on Twitter. Yeah, I mean, Kev's gonna be running the spaces as the game's going on. I'm gonna be in bed. I ain't gonna hold you. I got to do things in the morning, very early in the morning. So I'm not gonna be there. But yeah.
To answer his question, again, as a vlogger, I'm gonna be honest, You want to be a fan all the time, but the truth is that I'm gonna keep it real with you, bro. And not to be long winded, but I ain't never liked every player and every coach that the Nets had. And I like Jacques Vaughn, but if he doesn't play or do things that I like, I gotta be honest about it. Even if it makes me wrong with what I said. But thus far, he's making me look like I'm a genius. You know what I mean? He's 5-3. I said I was gonna watch him every 8 games because Nash played 8 games. He played 8 games and he's 5-3. So he's more than a 500 win coach already after 8 games. I think that's impressive and nothing to sneeze at. Also, I'm gonna ride, I'm gonna stay with him, pause. Because I feel like he deserves the head coaching position more than a Brian Keefe. Brian Keefe been an assistant coach for this is second season. Jacques Vaughn been here since 2015, 2016. So he's way more deserving than a Brian Keefe. I feel like Jacques Vaughn is ready. I think he has something to prove and he wants to show that, yeah, all of this experience that I've gained being an assistant coach and having experience as a head coach, I think he's going to utilize that, and he's excited to do it. So again, to Kev's question, the other day he called a real important challenge. That was huge for us. They called a foul on Seth Curry. It wasn't a foul. It was an offensive foul, and we wound up getting the ball back, and it was a close game, and we wound up scoring the score that we need to kind of create some space so we could, take the lead. Also, he spoke in a post-game interview about leaving Ben Simmons in the fourth quarter when they do hack a Ben. He said, I wanted to leave him in there to show him we got confidence in him. And that's what they
Yeah,
did.
that's right. You was about to say bench Simmons. Yeah.
No. I wasn't going to say Ben Simmons. I
You was about to say
mixed the words
bench.
up.
Yeah,
But
you was about to say bench Simmons. Go ahead. Yeah. Talking
nah, he
shit.
said he said Vaughn been around the NBA for a while though. You're right, he deserves it. See, yeah, he been in the league as a player, and then right immediately after a play, he was assistant coach with the Spurs. Yeah, this is for him. You know what I mean? Bless you. From
But
the last guy player on the roster to the fucking owner got something to prove. You know what I'm saying? And I say that emphatically. Sorry about that, but we want Kyrie back, man. We hear that
yeah,
Kyrie's going to be
those
back on.
eyes trash.
We hear Kyrie's going to be back on Sunday. Trust me, man. We're excited about that because we felt like we wasn't lose. Most fans, including me, feel like we weren't losing because
Oh,
of Kyrie Irving, and we were losing because of Steve Nash.
oh, you know why? You know why? You said y'all didn't need Kyrie. That's what you said. That came out of your mouth.
Yeah,
But
that's
yeah,
because and no, and I
so
stand on that if he has
so
this philosophy of we don't need a coach
so
because obviously we do need a coach. So again,
so
it's not about being a fan of the player, it's about being a fan of the team. And I'm a fan of the
I
team
hear you.
before I'm a fan of the player. Hold on, I want to say this last thing to what Kev said about Coach Vaughn because he's very impressive when you watch the games. I think he caught a tech for defending one of his plays. He was defending KD on a play, and he caught a tech. He's not afraid to challenge a referee's call. He caught a tech defending Kevin Durant. He's in every play. You understand what I'm saying? He's not just watching the game like a me or some shit. Like, and I'm be in every play, but at home. You know what I mean? So I said all I had to say. Yes, Kev, I like Jacques Vaughn, and no, even if he was to go on a downhill spiral, I would still stick by Jacques Vaughn's side because I believe him, and I don't think that we go on a downhill spiral. I think we continue to go up the ladder in the rankings. Right now we're a play out team. And we're in the 11th seed, but based on who wins and loses tonight, and like I said prior, before you love that camera, man. I swear. You don't have to take pictures. You could actually just come back to the podcast and
Nah,
see that I said it.
you know why? Because I need the timestamp. I'm
Okay.
not going. I'm not going through all of the evidence. So
Yeah.
I'm not going through the whole episode to find the evidence. I need the timestamp so I could pull up where you said that you're not going to turn on Jack Vaughn. So
No.
when you turn on Jack Vaughn, I could pull up this exact clip. You know what I mean?
Nah.
So that
I'm giving him the whole season. I'm saying he gonna get us I think he does well, exceptionally well, and I feel like because it's a belief system, because he's believing in the players. I think they're playing better. Wasabi, he's a great player, but he got him playing expeditiously. He got him playing very great. Put it like that. He got him playing very great, and I
So
like the fact that I think there's more to come. We play the Grizzlies on Sunday. I'm excited. I'm excited to see us versus that team, because we beat two good teams in Portland and the Clippers, and for us to beat the Grizzlies will be huge for our confidence. So yeah,
yeah, I don't think y'all gonna beat the Grizzlies. That's just me.
man, that's fine. They
But
didn't think we would beat the Clippers or Portland. We the underdogs in a lot of
nah,
these games.
I thought you had a good chance against Portland because Portland don't play no real defense. Uh, but back to the Kyrie situation. Josiah is super trash. The reason why Kyrie's being reinstated because the NBA Player Association is about to get in Josiah's ass. Pause. You know what I mean? Because what
Rightfully
he did,
so. I like that they have a union, somebody to represent them. That's I think that's
I'm
good.
not a fan of the Nets at all. Y'all know this. I'm here every week talking shit about the Nets. But right is right and wrong.
Absolutely.
Right is right and wrong is wrong. Uh, I'm not even talking about the actual incident of what happened. I don't really care too much about that, right? Whether he's anti-Semitic or not, I don't believe he's anti-Semitic, but whatever. I don't care about that. But even if he was, let's say hypothetically, like the video that's still being streamed on Amazon, that's still being streamed on Amazon.
It costs more now.
That's on. Listen, and you shout out to Uncle Sad because I didn't agree with everything he said last time he called up, but I agree with a lot of what he said. You know what I mean? Uh, yeah. Hold on one second. I got you, caller. Hold on one second. I got you. I don't agree with everything he said, but I agree with a lot of what he said, and the fact that a Jewish guy is the CEO of Amazon and that piece of work is still on the platform says a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Uh, Kyrie Irving already admitted the fact that he loves all people. He don't think he's greater or better than no people that walk the face of this earth. To just the what's the paraphrase what he said.
Okay.
That should have sufficed enough to say that his intentions wasn't to hurt, harm anyone. He don't think that he's better than anyone, and he loves everybody who walks the earth. That should have sufficed.
Yeah.
But the fact that y'all want to try to reduce this man to groveling and say he's sorry for his job back is despicable. It's not the NBA that's doing it. It's the Brooklyn Nets. The NBA didn't suspend Kyrie Irving. It was the Brooklyn Nets. It was the owner, Josiah, who jumped on social media, who brought more attention to the video that Kyrie shared, the video in the book that Kyrie shared. It was Josiah who did that, the owner of the Brooklyn Nets. It wasn't Adam Silver. Adam Silver didn't release a statement condemning what Kyrie Irving shared. That was Josiah. So I just wanted to. The Brooklyn Nets is causing, they're shooting themselves in the foot yet again. Yet again, shooting themselves in the foot. They brought this whole drama on themselves to the point where they fired Steve Nash and had
Good.
so much drama. Caller, I got you. I see you almost been on hold for 2 minutes. I got you. I didn't forget about you. They brought so much drama about this Kyrie situation that they wanted to hire Ime and couldn't because it was too much drama around the team that they already caused themselves. That's poor ownership.
You're not worried about E-Man. We got Jack Vaughn.
But they wanted Ime. I'm not arguing the fact that Jack Vaughn is not qualified for the job. I'm not arguing that he's not the best for the job. I'm saying that your organization wanted Ime. It documented that they wanted Ime. But they couldn't hire him because it was too much drama around a team that they caused already. Let me get to this call. I'm sorry. Caller. Talk your shit.
Good.
That's JJ.
Yeah,
Yo,
man. You know Knicks run the city. You
That's a
already
fact.
know, man.
yeah, I don't know that,
But
especially
all I
after he
want to
whipped
say,
our ass.
man, is I know y'all was done talking about KD, but I wanted to say this: how KD said that he can't win with these guys, and he started naming players first and last name. In the very next game, the guy he named first and last name made the tipping shot to win the game. KD missed the free throw and he missed the mid range shot. Come on, man, you need these players, man.
Yeah, I don't know if
That's all
KD
I
said
call
that,
for,
man.
man. I'm in the past.
JJ, as a Knicks fan, I don't know if KD said that.
Running
I
with the
think
rumor mill.
I, you do too. Don't do that. You do
No,
too.
I'm just saying, it's
Oh,
if
JJ,
even if
hold
he
up.
did say it, we responded well. Shout out to
Listen.
Jacob.
He
Shout out to
didn't.
Jacob.
I don't believe. I don't believe KD said that. You know what I mean? I really don't. It seems way out of character for KD. Like way out of character.
Mm-hmm.
Like I see KD. I see KD pulling one of them guys to the side or pulling the team to the side and telling them they all trash to their motherfucking face before he go to the media and call them trash in
Yeah.
public. You know what I mean?
Yeah, they had the media and they had the internet and the whirlwind. Social media was going crazy behind that supposedly comment.
And
But the team responded well, man. And to add to that, the media was asking Jacques Vaughn questions about Kyrie Irving. And he said, basically they asked Jacques Vaughn, how do y'all handle the media and what's going on with Kyrie Irving? Is it a distraction in the locker room? Jacques Vaughn said no. He said, we block out the noise. He said, when I got an update, I bring it to their attention. If I don't, we focus. You understand? We focus. We going out there to win games. We understand why we here. And he takes accountability when we lose games. He'll say we, you'll hear a lot of we could have did this and we could have did that, or not they could have did this and they could have did that. That for one, for me as a fan, I'm a fan of a coach now because now I could actually listen to a coach through in a post game interview or a pre game interview and hear how his mindset is, how he's dealing with the team, and how they respond to how he coaches his style. And yeah, Jacques Vaughn is JV is for me, yeah. I think he's going to be a great coach and he's going to build his career here. I don't think it's going to be what he was in Orlando. I think he's going to be a better coach than he was in Orlando, but I think what he was in Orlando, he grows from that and learns from that.
Orlando was just a trash ass team.
Yeah, when you look at that roster, not so fantastic, you know what I mean? But I'm saying that to say you learn from your experiences. Look at Derrick Rose. You know what I'm saying? He's somebody that transcended. You know what I mean? Then you got certain players who weren't necessarily great, like a fucking Phil. Well, I won't say Phil Jackson. He won a chip with the Knicks.
He wasn't. He wasn't great. He was a bench player. He barely played.
Okay. So yeah, he wasn't necessarily a great player, but he was a great coach. And I believe some of the same for a Jacques Vaughn. I think that he's going to be a great coach. I do.
So you definitely touched on pause something that I wanted to talk about which is Derrick Rose and his play. I forgot that earlier. I didn't want to monopolize all the time talking about the Knicks, but Derrick Rose has been yet he yet again he transformed himself. He's not getting a lot of minutes, you know, because Emmanuel Quickly's been playing great, even when he's not scoring. Emmanuel Quickly's been doing a lot of great things on the defensive end. Uh, but Derrick Rose over the last few games, I kid you not, is scoring per minute. You feel me?
Mm-hmm.
He's literally scoring a point per minute. He's out there
Impressive.
15. He's out there 15 minutes. He's getting 15 to 16 points a game. Yeah, you know I mean, in that time. Yeah, you know I mean, so hold on. I want to make sure I'm giving you right stats because that's what I like to do. Well, last game he played 17 minutes, gave us 13 points. Right?
Yeah.
The game before that, not as good. That was one of his bad games. 14 minutes, 6 points. But that's because Emmanuel quickly was cooking and Jalen Brunson was cooking. We didn't need him to give us buckets. We lost against the Thunder. I don't even want to look at that game because that game was horrible for everybody. But the point that I'm trying to make is this, right? Derrick Rose is finding himself in a new role and adapting to it and making himself uh productive in those minutes. Derrick Rose is not the greatest defender. He's not horrible. So he know he ain't gonna make the best impact on the defensive end, especially at 34 years old. He knows that he can shoot a little bit better, and he knows he still can get to the cup. And he's been doing that. Shout out to him. And one more thing about the Knicks, because I haven't done Knicks ish all week because of my new gig. You know what I mean? And my energy level's been in the toilet. But
Talk your shit, bro.
yo, Julius Randle haters gonna have to eat their words, bro. They gonna have to eat their words because everything they was asking of Julius Randle last year, all the reasons why they complain, please back up from the screen. I cannot. I hate seeing your eyes not being present on the screen and just be like your eyes and just yeah, like yeah, that shit is weird.
All right, go
So
ahead.
uh yeah, doing everything they asked of, saying that especially the last game. Oh, he doesn't hustle all the time. He doesn't play defense. Bro, this man was diving on the floor, locking up point guards.
Respectfully.
You feel me? We were down 10. We came back by that game from that loss because of Julius Randle. You feel me? Like, so y'all gotta stop the Julius Randle hate. There's a lot of guys who still in their feelings because he told them to shut the fuck up, as he should have. You feel me? Shout out to my guy Jimmy J1 in the building, man. Uh, as he should have told some of the fans to shut the fuck up. But that's the thing about New York fans. We passionate, man. We passionate to the point where we can make something up out of nothing. Like he told y'all to shut the fuck up, and then you got Knicks fans running around saying he said fuck the fans. That's not what happened. He never said fuck the fans. He told y'all to shut the fuck up. There's a difference. There's a big difference. And he's coming out this season and doing everything that we asked him, we wanted of him, because he has a point guard now. He doesn't have to dominate the basketball. And
Nah, I hear you.
he's averaging like 20, 22 points a game or something like that right now. Shooting 50% from the field. This is what we at. Not 50%, but he's shooting like 47% from the field. Still a large improvement from last year. That's Jules. RJ Barrett, he's sick, so I'm gonna give him the benefit of the doubt over these last couple games.
Mhm.
But even him, he's been playing better. Our starting line, I mean, our bench is starting to get reacclimated since Evan Fournier's been relegated to the bench. You feel me? Evan Fournier's been relegated to the bench. The bench has been, to like not getting any PT. So our bench play now is increased. We're getting back to, we was one of the best benches before Evan Fournier went to the bench. And then we dropped down to 20-something points a game from 40-something points a game. Now we're back to being one of the best benches.
Hmm.
And the Nuggets is, no, not the Nuggets. Was it the Nuggets or the Jazz? I can't remember. One of them teams were a higher ranked bench than ours, and we beat them with our bench as well.
Hmm.
You feel me? So I'm optimistic about the future. Some of the predictions I had for teams not being as good as I thought they were going to be, or everybody else thought they was going to be, is coming to fruition. So the sixth seed is very reachable for us. I told y'all Chicago wasn't going to be shit without Lonzo Ball. That is facts. Uh, Never could have thought that the Sixers was gonna be this bad. I I, I had them as one of the tops in the East.
Yeah, me
Uh,
too.
the Pacers shouldn't be at 6 seed at 7-6. They got them higher than us. When they got us higher than us, Pacers going to fall down to earth. Yeah, I mean, uh,
Yeah,
Wizards shouldn't be at 7. At they're gonna fall down to earth too, because Porzingis is gonna get injured again. It's inevitable.
hmm
Uh, the Heat is surprising to me as well.
they up
I
right now. Washington, 73-60. I'm watching that close because the play we in the play out right now. We in the 11th seed, but it's so tight. Pause. That shit by tomorrow we could be a play-in team. We could easily move up to 7 tomorrow. I'm looking at the
I mean,
standings.
yeah, because we all a game like a half a game apart.
Yeah, hell
No,
yeah,
y'all a game and a half away from us.
yeah. No, this shit is tight. Pause. I don't know how else to put it.
It's
You know what I'm saying?
close.
It's yeah, very close. Too
Yeah,
close for comfort. There's no separation
I mean,
besides from
bro,
the first seed with Boston. But shit, Milwaukee
literally
right
only
behind them.
we literally only 15 games in the season. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's gonna be massive change. Yeah, I mean it's gonna be massive change coming into pause the later stints of the season. But
yeah. I think so. I think so.
bro, if we play the rest of the season like we played these last two games in a very difficult situation, we're gonna be 6 seed easy, easy. And I still hold my prediction. You feel me?
I
Six
hear
seed.
you. What I'm not gonna lie. What I will say is the one of the best offseason decisions I've seen based on teams playing is that Atlanta did really well in picking up Deontay Murray. I forget who they was playing, but Deontay Murray was locking his ass up, and he was a good offensive
Oh,
player. And I'm saying that to say that his defense, Trey Young now doesn't have to be the best scorer and guard like maybe the best scorer with a perimeter guy that can hit the three
Trey
as
Young
much as
never
he
did
could.
that.
No, I'm
Trey,
just saying that's why Deontay Murray in the offseason coming to Atlanta was a good look for Atlanta.
he's never done that. Trey Young's never guarded anybody who was considered the best perimeter player ever.
All right, but yeah,
So,
that's what I'm saying. But him
so
being
again,
him being there, I could see how it makes sense for them. And
and
I don't know if I'm agreeing with you saying that they're a team that's going to fall off. I don't think so. I think they keep
well, I
pace.
didn't I didn't say they was gonna fall off. I didn't say
Damn,
that Atlanta was.
Cleveland lost 5 straight.
And that's a team that I thought wasn't gonna be as good, bro.
Wow, that's
I really
that's I didn't see
listen,
that coming.
listen,
They
listen.
started off hot.
So, so
Pause.
I'm gonna tell you why that yeah, nah, that was kind of crazy a little bit.
Yeah, that was
But
great.
I'm gonna tell you why they had such a good start. Garland was injured. That means more perimeter defense and letting Donovan Mitchell do all the scoring. Both of those guys on the court together equals less perimeter defense.
Mm-hmm.
You got, but it's only one basketball. You feel me? It's only one basketball,
Mhm.
and they
Damn,
both
I'm
and they
surprised.
and they both need the basketball in their hands to score.
Mm-hmm.
Garland don't play well off the ball. Neither does Donovan Mitchell.
Mm.
So again, you don't have no perimeter defense. Oh, if we play them when both of those guys are playing, we gonna smoke them. Cause you know why? Jalen Brunson gonna look at Darius Garland like lunchtime. He gonna put Darius Garland in the post because he light in the ass. He may be taller than no, he's not even taller than Jalen Brunson. They like the same height. Darius Garland may be an inch taller than Jalen Brunson.
This is a true comment. He said Murray put the clamps on y'all. It was cookies all night.
And that's because it was poor passing. I say it was more poor passing than it was him putting. I say it was more poor passing than it was him putting the clamps on us.
Listen,
And
macadamia and cookies.
and I think that if Quentin Grimes was available, he should have been guarding DeJounte Murray because the first play that he guarded DeJounte Murray, he locked DeJounte Murray the fuck up. You feel me?
Okay.
He locked him fuck up. The game was already over, but Quentin Grimes locked him the fuck up, and I was like, bro, he should have been in the game all game.
Yo,
Because
let me do this real quick. I just want to show them what we looking at, right? This is the standings, bro.
yeah, I'm gonna go to
And
the bathroom real quick. My fault. I've been
I know
holding
you
this.
good. Yeah, yeah, no, I got you. All right, this is the standings, y'all. So I want y'all to take a look at this with me because momentum means a lot. Now, Cleveland started hot, but they on a 5-game losing streak. And I didn't see that happening. But it is what it is, right? Okay. I don't know what happens with them going forward. But I don't think this stays like this. I don't think the Nets, I don't think we don't belong here. We don't belong 11 through 15. I don't feel like that. You know, we got 7 wins, and you look at the teams that's in the play-in, right? You got the Heat, Sixers, Knicks, and Wizards. They got 7 wins too. So you got 9 and 10 with 7 wins, and 7 and 8 with 8 wins. I think we before Friday, before we get back here and do the podcast next week, before we get back here, I don't see that happening for us. I don't think that we stay in the 11th place. I don't. And our we play the Grizzlies, so our schedule is still tough. Our first 20 games are tough. I told y'all that. We had game where we played 16 games. We got 4 more games. So these next 4 games I imagine are tough. I'll get into those 4 games. But I'm saying that to say that this gonna mix up, man. I think Chicago, they're gonna continue to be till we get back here next week. I think Chicago gonna still be 11 through 15. I think we move up 7 through 10. I don't know if we get all the way up
who are y'all,
to 6.
who are y'all beating? Y'all played the Grizzlies on Sunday. Y'all played the Sixers on
Oh,
Tuesday.
we beat the Sixers for sure. I think the Grizzlies is tough. I'm gonna keep it real with
And
you.
then y'all played the Raptors on Wednesday,
No, yeah.
and y'all played the Pacers on Friday.
Yeah. So okay, so Friday, right? So we'll pull up late for that because I definitely want to watch that
8
game.
p.m. 8 p.m. is when y'all play. So yeah, absolutely.
Right. Right. So I'm saying that to say the Grizzlies is tough, a tough act. But we're home and we won our last home game versus the Knicks. So I'm saying that to say, the Grizzlies, again, I think they're a really good team, and we're gonna have to play our best basketball to beat them. And it feels knowing that we won our last game at home and we coming off a win with that momentum. I think we carry that us in the Barclays and we win that game. That's me as a fan being optimistic. Um, and if Ben Simmons and not just being a fan and optimistic, if Ben Simmons continue to play like that and their center Jared Jackson Jr. is not there, I think we win. And also I wanted to say about Jack Vaughn, we've been doing okay with rebounding. Since he's been a head coach, we've been showing more, and that's sometimes because of effort, not even needing a big man. Sometimes it's just be the effort, the loose pause, the loose balls, the hustle plays. You know what I'm saying? You got to go after those, and I think that style of coaching JV got us doing some of that. So yeah, I think we got a chance. I think we can beat the Grizzlies. I'm gonna say we beat the Grizzlies. For the reasons I mentioned. I think we beat the Sixers because they short manned, and we don't fucking like the Sixers. They the rivals, and this is Ben Simmons' first time playing them since he got traded. It's important for us to win this game for Ben Simmons and his confidence. And let's just say I was right. And I was wrong because he had his first season high big game last game versus Portland, and he did a good job on Dame Lillard. Dame Lillard shot 8 for 24, and he did okay with Nurkic. And so he did good on defense. And on offense, he had his best game, scoring 15 points. So that yellow brick road that Big Fan Breezy said that Ben Simmons had to go down, I think he went down. He found the map, found the road, said this is an easy road. I'm going to go down it. He went down and got 15 points and played great defense on Nurkic and Dame Lillard. Again, Dame Lillard scored like 27 points, but he was 8 for 24. In my opinion, that's a good defensive night for the Brooklyn Nets. So I think we beat Philly. I think we beat Philly. They got Embiid, and he is a monster. but I think it won't be enough. Maxi was tough.
Realize he just dropped 56 on somebody.
Yeah, 57 is something crazy. He and it was a
56, no, 58 or something like that. Because
yeah,
no,
yeah,
57,
50 plus.
57. It was 57 because Maxie wanted him to shoot a three at the end of the game to go for 60.
Mm-hmm.
And
57. I remember. I didn't see the game, but I remember the stat.
the only reason why I remember because I saw the clip of Maxie yelling at him to shoot the three so he
Yeah.
could get 60.
Mm-hmm. And I think Embiid, he's but that's them. I'll get in. They rivals, man. I ain't got nothing nice to say to them. We gonna whoop their ass, and then maybe I'll say something nice next week. But I ain't gonna lie, I didn't know this until I looked at the schedule just now. It's a back to back for us. So we play Tuesday, Sunday, then we play Tuesday. That's a day of rest. Then on Wednesday we play the Raptors in Toronto. I don't know. We might lose that game. You know what I mean? Based on the back to back. Back to me, back to backs are tough to win. Even if you're playing the worst team in the NBA with the LA Lakers, because we played them off a back to back. We played the Clippers that first night and we beat them. And then we played the Lakers and we lost to them. I say it was because of a back to back, but they did play great basketball. But you could see our energy wasn't there to give the effort. So back to backs are dangerous. Toronto is a tough team. I'm not going to go out on a limb and say we're going to beat them. They're tough at. Let's see what happens. So realistically, I got us 2-2. I got us 3-1. I think that it's important for us to beat the Pacers, and we know what they pretty much gonna bring. We know about their rookie now. They whooped our ass last time. You know what I mean? They had like a bunch of threes on us, so we and that's the thing about these East Coast games. You play them more than twice, I believe. And I think 3 times when they're in your conference. And, once you play them once or twice, you know what I'm saying? You start getting used to them. That's why I like the division games to emphasize that if you win your division, you can win your conference, you win your conference, you know what I'm saying? And it's because you play them the most. And that's more of a playoff situation where you play one team 4 times or more. And, that's why I said that. But yeah, by next week, I got us 3-1. I think we beat the I think we only lose to the Raptors maybe because it's a back-to-back situation. I just seen we just lost to the Lakers off a back-to-back. So I got us 3-1 coming back here next Friday. And if we are 3-1 by next Friday, that will make our record 10-10. We will be 10-10. We will be a 500 ball club. I got us next Friday coming back here as a 500 ball club. What about you, T-John?
Well, I'm just gonna say I think y'all gonna lose to Memphis. I think
Okay,
that
that's fair.
that's
You can say that.
I think because Nick Clax he does a good job as well as I can expect him to do as protecting the rim, but he got his hands full guarding and
Adams.
keeping Adams out of the paint
Mhm.
and getting offensive rebounds. And then you got Ja Morant who's relentless at attacking the basket. I think that's just gonna be too much for y'all. And they got good shooters. You feel me?
Bane went off last time. We ain't letting that happen. Not the way Royce O'Neal playing. I doubt he let that happen again. He a gritty player. I think he's some pushback with him. I don't
yeah,
think Bane goes off this game.
yeah.
I don't.
Listen, I hear you, and I ain't got too much smoke about that. I mean, I'm just saying, I just in my mind, I just see Grizzlies winning again. But anyway, to the Knicks. You know what I mean, I think we win tonight. I think we win tonight the way we've been playing, the way the Warriors been playing. I think if we just contest a 3-point shot, we
Yeah.
don't have much of a paint presence, especially with them sending Wiseman back to the G League because he's soft. Uh,
Oh
Dray,
man.
Draymond ain't never really been a great paint like 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 a rim protector. He's more of like a perimeter, keep a guy out of the post up kind of defender. But yeah, if we defend the 3-point shot well, Steph is special. He's a special player. It ain't too much you're gonna do to stop Steph. You know what I mean? And that's just what it is. You can't stop Steph. Special players you can't stop. You let them do what they do, right? And you just hope that you can contain everybody else. Jordan Poole is somebody who's easier to contain. He likes to dribble a lot. Put Cam Reddish on him. shut all that shit down because ain't gonna be no step backs on Cam Reddish because Cam Reddish arms are too long. Shut him the fuck down. After that, you got to deal with what's his name, Wiggins. I think RJ, if he's not super sick, can suffice enough to keep a Wiseman. I mean Wiggins under 25 points, and if we could do that, Steph get whatever the fuck he want. We keep those two guys. We keep a Poole under 20 and Wiggins under 25. We win this game. You know what I mean?
Yeah, no,
Uh,
I hear you.
so
I'm
now,
rooting against y'all though. I hope y'all lose so we could go up
no,
the
now,
rankings.
as long as we've been doing this, you feel me, and you know what I mean is super hypothetical, like not hypothetical. What's the? I said it last time and I forgot. I've been drinking tonight, Playboy. Uh,
I'm
rhetorical.
done.
Rhetorical is rhetorical. You feel me? You know what I mean? Rhetorical, bro. You know what I mean? I don't care if you
Mhm.
feel me or know what I mean. I'm
Right.
just saying because it's a filler because I hate
Okay.
I, I hate to
Yeah.
go while I'm talking. You feel me? So I go you feel me? Now I mean, so whatever. So that's tonight's game. We play again on Sunday against the Suns. It's a toss up. You know what I mean? It's a toss up. If they healthy, I
Suns is
don't
tough.
really I don't really like our chances because Devin Booker is special and so is Chris Paul, even
Mhm.
at his old last age. You know what I mean? And the Mikal Bridges kid, hell of a defender.
Hell
They
yeah.
put him on RJ. RJ gonna have a rough go at it. If they put him on Brunson, and I think they're gonna put him on Brunson because RJ's been inconsistent. And they're well coached. You feel me? So it's gonna be a tough matchup for us on Sunday. Monday we play the Thunder. That's a W for us. We owe them.
Oh, so hold on. Y'all got a back to back Sunday then Monday?
Yeah, again. Then
That's
Nevada.
tough, man. I don't count those immediate wins off of back to back, man. Especially after losing to the Lakers. That should humble the hell out
So
of Nets fans.
what I saw everything I need to see from my guys on the
Me.
back to back with uh the Jazz and the Jazz and who and the Nuggets. And FYI, we gave both of those teams their first home losses of the season. You know what I mean?
Nice.
So I seen everything I need to see with those guys on the back to back. This team, they fight and they grit in those situations is different. And the way they the players, if it's not the coaches, the way the players is like load managing pause as far as on the court, like, yo, you got the matchup tonight, so we gonna need you to go ham while we kind of take it easy on offense. And then the next night, we gonna go ham. You feel me? Like, and
Yeah.
that's what I felt about the
Chemistry.
last back to back that worked because I don't feel like Julius Randle gave 100% effort against the Jazz. I felt like he was very lackadaisical because Jalen Brunson had the matchup that he liked, and he let Jalen Brunson cook Mike Conley. You know what I mean?
Hmm.
And it worked. And RJ Barrett had a pretty favorable matchup against Jordan Clarkson because Jordan
Hmm.
Clarkson is light in the ass. Pause. Right? So though they took advantage of those two matches while Julius Randle kinda coasted. Julius Randle only had like 15 points that game.
Okay.
He barely shot in the second half. You feel me?
Hmm.
But against the Nuggets, he went ham the first quarter and in the fourth quarter because it was his turn to shine. And I feel like if they keep that kind of rotation and using the matchups that work for them to their advantage, we could
Yeah.
go into this next back to back and wash these guys up. I think Julius Randle need to take the helm at on offensively against the Thunder because they're not really that strong in the front court. That Nurkic kid from if I pronounce his name right against
Nurkic, yeah.
the Blazers, he might be a little bit of an issue. But perimeter wise, they're not really that strong. Especially, I like the matchup Jalen Brunson against Damian Lillard.
So when is that? When y'all play that? That's when
That's
Wednesday.
Friday. That's Friday.
Okay, so after the back to
So
back, y'all don't play until Friday.
yeah, yeah. And sorry, Nick fans, we're gonna be sad for damn near a week, bro. It ain't gonna be no Nick basketball for 4 days, bro.
We
We
might
could,
have to start that. We might have to start early then. So your game is on Friday too.
yeah, but it's 7:30. Yours is at 8. We could start later.
Okay, my fault. I had the impression it was a late game because y'all play
Now you
Portland.
thought we was on West Coast. You thought we was
Yeah,
on West
yeah, yeah. Back home. Yeah, off the road
Coast.
trip
Yeah.
and yeah, back home.
We off the that's the first that Friday is the first game off the road trip.
Okay.
Yeah, I mean, shout out to the NBA for getting my guys some rest after this treacherous road trip. You know what I mean? Because it's treacherous. You
Hell
play
yeah.
today like a back to back Phoenix to the Oklahoma. Like that's rough, man. Like
Nah, nah, I know. And again, shout to the NBA. They did well because we played the Clippers and then we played the Lakers. It's the same state, so we probably didn't even need a plane. Probably took a bus there. You know what I'm
no,
saying?
no, it's the same stadium. I stayed in. Yeah, I went back to the hotel and went to sleep.
Oh yeah, 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 yeah. That's exactly. So that's rare that it happens, but you could see they were still tired. Listen, that game was tough. I watched that game. I watched what the Clips was doing, and Zubac is a tough act. I don't know if y'all played the Clippers yet, man, but
I,
Zubac, y'all should just remember that I told y'all about Zubac. Definitely gave Nick Claxton a hard time that night. And Nick Claxton played well, but when you look at their stats, they were similar. Both of them had double doubles, points and rebounds. So again, they really competed, and they do got a good coach over there, in Tylo. Um, yeah, man, they play good basketball, but we supposed to be a tough team. You know, the Brooklyn Nets is supposed to be a tough team. I heard Ben Simmons in an interview, post game interview, say, "Yeah, we're a championship team." So to Ben Simmons, he feels like, in my opinion, that we're not going to be a championship team if I don't play well. And I think he's taking accountability, and we need him to take that accountability with all of the stuff that's going on. We need all of the players to feel like, we're not going to win just out of the superhero mentality. And we tried that with Kyrie and KD seasons prior. It's come to fruition that it didn't work. And now everybody feels like they need to be involved to win with Royce O'Neal, Ben Simmons, and Wasabi Watanabe. All of these guys have the mindset that it's not just KD that's going to make us win the game. And they're all on board under JV that this we have a style. I have a style and a system to implement, and we can win this way. It's a winning way of basketball, and
so
I'm confident, man. I got us 3-1. I got us 10-10 coming back
I'm gonna say this about
next
Ben.
week.
Man, I watched that game or some of it. I fell asleep, but when I fell asleep, I caught the fourth quarter like on the wake up. You know what I mean? Fell asleep
Mm.
like at the end of the third. I caught the fourth quarter on the wake up while I was getting ready to do what I needed to do. You know what I mean? Because the TV was still on. Ben Simmons, right? Not everybody's gonna give Ben Simmons those dunks and layups. You feel me? And
Mm-hmm.
that's why he had the best game of the season because they were all literally damn near at the rim. You feel me? Like
I said that.
I wouldn't call my guy Jericho Sims anywhere near a star or all star player or but he was seven. We went like 11 for 11 at one point in the season because all his points was from dunks and putbacks. You feel me? That's not a guy that I'll be like, yeah, he's going to make the major impact on the team. But yeah, he's a decent role player. He's a decent role player, and that's how I feel about Ben Simmons in his stage of his career. He's a decent role player. He's scared
Yeah.
to he's scared to shoot anywhere from 5 feet away from the rim.
I think that's
Yep.
the Nash
Yep.
era Ben Simmons. I think
So
it's over with.
so no, that you know what I believe that's cap is because he hasn't shot anywhere that's not 5 feet away from the rim.
That's all we need. We don't need him to do more than that.
And what I'm saying is this: he did it against a team that's not really perimeter dominant. I mean, interior dominant as far as defensive
That's
scheme goes.
fine.
Yeah, I mean, no, he's supposed to do that. But
Mm-hmm.
when there's somebody who can actually defend the paint, what is he going to do?
We'll worry when we get there, and I'm not saying we'll worry about that when we get there. When we get there, we'll address the matter because
Yeah,
any team in the NBA could beat any team in the NBA. We
because
seen that losing to the Lakers. That
you,
shit was humbling like a motherfucker, bro.
you know what's going to end up happening when they start seeing, oh, that's what Ben Simmons want to do. Fuck that, foul him. You see him going up for a layup, push his ass on the ground, make him shoot free throws.
We ain't soft. We ain't soft. It's gonna
No,
be some pushback on that.
he's soft.
Nah, not
He,
with KD and Nick Claxton in the paint with
bro.
him.
But I'm
He ain't
saying that
playing soft.
you listen, you responded without listening. He's soft because the reason, a lot of the reason, which everybody is speculating, the reason why he never wanted to shoot the ball is because he, especially on layups and fast breaks, because he was scared to shoot free throws.
He ain't scared no more. He ain't scared. Three
He
out
ain't
of
shoot.
four.
He shot 3 out of 4 free throws.
Yeah.
Well,
I don't
congratulations
know.
to
You
him.
said you didn't see the game. What you missed was in the third, when in the fourth quarter, 3 minutes left, the Portland Trailblazers put Ben Simmons on the foul line as a strategy to miss, and they get the possession. It was a real tight game. I think we were about two. Um, Came down, knocked down the first two. Boom! I said, "Oh shit!" Then they did it again the very next play, and he hit 1 out of 2, and then they left it alone. And then
Nah, I'd have
KD,
kept on doing that shit.
and no, what happened was Jacques Vaughn. He said, "All right, I see
Yeah,
what they doing," and
he
Jacques
took his
Vaughn made
ass
sure that
out.
Ben Simmons was, I think, the inbound guy, and he was looking for KD, and KD got on the line, and he even fouled KD, and KD missed one of those free throws and made a situation for Nurkic to come back, catch an and one, and tie the game off of the basket in the free throw. And then KD came down with a one-on-one versus Jeremy Grant, who played great defense on Kevin Durant. I'm not even gonna cap. Um, and Kevin Durant missed that. Royce O'Neal came and I guess he bigger than Simons or whatever, and he just like jumped over him and tipped it in.
Yeah.
And that shit was epic, bro. That was one of the best fucking games I've seen. And I'm gonna be honest, I was like this hole in my heart. Like, yo, I wanted us to just, and I remember we had this conversation last season about just winning just easily, 20 points or more, get them out of here. Yeah, I would like that. Obviously, you know what I'm saying? Get in the win column with 10 plus points. You know what I'm saying? Nah, that shit does not happen in the NBA. A lot of these games are very competitive, and there's more competitive games than blowouts to me. So I'm excited about the season, and I'm
So
looking forward to the Nets doing well, man.
so to kind of segue that into some Knicks shit. Against the Nuggets, man, I felt like that was a situation for the Knicks too. Like, you know, we was we was down like 5 or something like that going into the fourth, like 5 or 6, I can't remember. Uh, and we end up going down. Pause. That's crazy. We end up being behind. Pause. That's crazy too. We
Right.
end up behind. We end up down uh, uh by 10 in the fourth. And normal Knicks shit. I saw the game was going, how the game was going. I fell asleep. I had to rewatch the game. I ain't gonna lie. These West Coast games at 10 o'clock killing me. I never really watch the whole game
Yeah.
the first watch. I usually have to rewatch.
No, I
Uh,
ain't mad at that. It's 3 hour difference.
so yeah, so we went down by 10, and the significance is, to use Big Fan Breezy word, uh, Julius Randle not letting the team going in is a poem. I forgot who wrote it. Not going into that quiet night, man. They raged against what the Nuggets was doing. It's a poem. I forgot who made the poem. It's a historical poem that that do not wade into the quiet night or some shit like that. It's a historical poem. I can't remember who wrote that shit. You know what I mean? But that's what Julius Randle did, bro.
Mm-hmm.
Like, we went down by 10. Julius Randle said, "Fuck that noise. We not losing this game. Get on my back, pause, and I'm gonna take us to the promised land." You feel me? And he did that, and that's what. And the reason why I'm saying all that is because that's what we need from our best player because Julius Randle is very clearly still our best player. Jalen Brunson is doing a hell of a job. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
But Julius Randle is still our best player. He's
Okay.
showing that he's showing that if they're not gonna double team him, he gonna give buckets. You feel me? Oh, you're not gonna double team me? Buckets. You're
Mhm.
gonna leave me open from this 3 point line. I'm gonna shoot 50% from this 3 point line tonight. If you're not gonna guard me, you feel me? And and that's what we need from Julius Randle on a consistent basis. Is picking your spots, not always feeling like you have to do it by yourself. Jalen Brunson got it going. You see his man can't guard him. Get ahead, JB. Get your buckets. RJ Barrett got the matchup going. Get ahead, RJ. Cam Reddish got the matchup going. Get ahead. And that's what it looked like the team is doing. You feel me? It's like, yo, you hot tonight. We gonna give you the ball. And then the
That's what's
bench
up.
coming in as a collective and washing up the other team's bench. We're gonna win a lot of games like that, man.
Nah, I hear you. I hear you. I mean, I think the bench is essential and part of the reason why we win in games. Again, the stars get the rest, so it's not like we got players out there not doing shit, like losing the lead and fucking, you know what I'm saying? Basically giving the game away because the starters is on the bench. So I'm right now as we're talking about it, I'm looking at the bench players. The best bench player right now for points is Cameron Payne from Phoenix. He averaging 13 points. I don't see anybody from the Nets. Well, no, Wasabi Watanabe is on the list. He's in the top 10 for bench players for points. Kevin Love is leading off the bench from rebounds with 7. And let's see if any Nets and Knicks here. Wasabi Watanabe up there again, top 10 off the bench. Assists. Cameron Payne from Phoenix again. Any Nets and Knicks here? Um, no, nobody there. But it just goes to show they don't keep this stat for no damn reason. You know what I'm saying? These stats they mean something, man. It was another stat I wanted to show y'all, but the stat that I wanted to show y'all was the stat saying that um the bench points as a team. But god damn, Utah Wasabi Watanabe is averaging what he's shooting 55% from behind the arc. What?
Yeah, that's gonna come.
Wow.
That's gonna come down. But
Wow. Cam Thomas is on the list for free throws at 83%. Shout out to Cam Thomas.
and I don't like what I've been seeing from Cam Thomas.
Oh, yeah. Let me just speak on that because
I,
I'm a
I think
big Cam Thomas
yeah,
fan.
no. This let me say my little two cents because I talk a lot of shit about him, but I do think he's talented. You feel me?
Yeah, man.
Uh, I think his confidence is shot. He's pressing too hard to try to prove that he deserved the minutes, and is affecting his game. He's taking way too many tough, difficult 2 point shots. Uh, I don't like that for him. You know what I mean? Yes, he should take 2 point shots, but he shouldn't have to work that hard to get them. Uh, and yeah, he's not looking good on the offensive end, which is his bread and butter. You know what I mean? He's
Um,
working too hard.
yeah. To add to that, he's one of my favorite players on the Brooklyn Nets, and I feel like Jacques Vaughn is the answer to Cam Thomas. When he not playing well, he sit him down. You out there, you're the guy you guarding. He scored, and you've got a turnover. Oh, we sitting you down. Cam Thomas in that game that we won versus Portland played 7 minutes. He's 0 for 3 in the first quarter. Never seen the court after that. And I'm saying that to say that's the difference between him and Steve Nash. Steve Nash is, I'm going to go with you and I'm going to be loyal their entire time. I don't give a fuck if you miss 23 pointers, take the 21st. No, we need in-game adjustments, and the in-game adjustments that we needed a head coach to make, Jacques Vaughn has showed up. He's been very savvy with his adjustments, whether it be a player not playing well or shooting well. And if you're a cone, let's call it what it is. We all like Patty Mills, and oi oi, at the Barclays at the Brigade, oi oi, always repping for Patty. But He's a cone sometime, and you could just easily go around him. He's a liability on defense. Him as well as Seth Curry. If Seth Curry is hot, we keep. And this is what JV makes us a better team. When Seth Curry and Patty Mills, well, mainly Seth Curry, well, both of them, if they hot, they play. If they not, they sit. Period. Especially when we got Wasabi Watanabe, who can defend, even if he's not knocking down the three ball, to take their minutes. So
Like
essentially,
how I feel about like Cam Reddish versus Fournier.
yeah, but Wasabi Watanabe took Seth Curry and Patty Mills minutes more Patty Mills than Seth Curry because out of the two, I would go with Seth Curry over Patty Mills because he could run the pick and roll on offense better than the Patty Mills. But Wasabi is a bigger player, and you know he's a wing, and he could knock down a three. Shit, he's 55%. You know what I'm saying? Off the bench, he might take Joey's starting job. They talking about trading Joey. They talking about trading Joey and I won't say my guy. I'm not gonna say him, not him. Trade Joey and Dayron Sharp for John Collins in Atlanta. Me, I'm for it. If y'all gonna pull a trigger, trust me, I won't lose a wink of sleep. I won't lose a wink.
John
But if y'all,
Collins, yo, John Collins get way too much hype. He's not that good.
nah, I mean for helping us, just grab boards and just a guy to throw the
I
alley
wouldn't give
to.
up. I wouldn't give up two people for him because he's not that good.
No,
You
I'm
feel
not. I'm not saying that he's that good. I hadn't watched his game enough to follow him. I looked at his stats, but you know, just seeing him play night after night, I can't say he has, but he can't be no bad worse than Joe Harris. And if Joe Harris plays well, we play well. But if he doesn't, you know, he could be an instrumental part of us winning. And you know, I think JV kind of nipped it in the bud, being able to substitute the way he does, and maybe that will save Joe Harris as a Brooklyn Nets. Just the fact that uh JV won't be loyal to Joe Harris when he's cold. You know, he'll play him again like he's somebody that could be cold in the first quarter, but then see the second half. But maybe he'll attack the basket after that. So, and I said all of that to the conversation I segue to you about the 3 point line is to say our style of play is more heavy on the 2 pointers. We take threes. I'm not going to pretend like we don't take threes. We do take threes, but JV style of coaching got us attacking the basket. Got Nick Claxton and Ben Simmons doing more offense. Um, Instead of just getting tip-ins and you know offensive rebounds and that sort of thing for them to get points or alley-oops. So that being said, on the offensive side of the ball and defensive side of the ball, JV is our guy. I'm glad he's the head coach, and I think his contribution is part of the reason why you're going to see a confidence in Ben Simmons and just the locker room, how you say, having more of a camaraderie and more of a bond with him. I see it, I feel it, and yeah, I think we 3-1. I think we 500 when we get back, but it could go either way. I said 4-0 last week. We came back 2-2. This week I'm saying 3-1. Maybe we come back 4-0. I don't know. I'm just, you know what I mean, feeling it out because it's only 8 games for Jock Vaughn. So when you want to look at you want to measure that, he's 5-3 as a head coach. So
shout,
there you have it.
shout out to
Um,
my guy Angelo Blue in the building, man.
Yeah. Oh, he said, let's talk ish. But what I will say is this. I asked Kev this. He pulled up on the stream the other day. Do you think that the Nets and the Knicks can meet each other in the Eastern Conference Finals? From what we see thus far, or is it too early to say? I think it's too early to say, honestly.
It's that I feel like it's too early to say. Definitely got to see closer to playoffs where both of these teams end up landing in the standings before you can you know make that kind of prediction. But yeah, it's definitely way too early.
Yeah, it's what,
Um,
16 games in. What y'all what? After tonight, it would be y'all 16th
we
game.
we 8-7.
So yeah, 15, 16, yeah. Yeah, but yeah, man, bench points help you win the game. It ain't just about having stars and everybody else is plumbers and whatever else they say, you know what I'm saying?
I
Everybody is skilled.
I hate that term
Right.
that he's a plumber or like we call them trash amongst their peers. You feel me? Amongst other NBA players, they're not they're not trash at basketball. Period. Right? They're
Right.
trash amongst their peers because they could walk into any LA Fitness, any basketball court or pickup game and give 100 if the game is 100 by themselves. You feel me? The
Yeah.
worst player you think on any team could give walk into any rec league and give buckets, right? Brian Scalabrine proved that on a TV show himself, right?
Yeah. Now I'm
Uh,
listening to you. I'm listening
yeah,
to you.
yeah, yeah. So, like, so when I say a player is trash, it's he's trash amongst his peers. But uh, you know, to say that we're gonna meet each other in Eastern Conference Finals, that's far fetched. Do you feel me? Uh,
Yeah. I wouldn't take it there just yet.
I don't, because one personally, as of right now, I don't believe that the Knicks could make it to the Eastern Conference Finals. Yeah, I mean, just being perfectly honest. Jay is in the building. I see you, Brody.
Oh my God, Jay in the
Yeah,
building. Yo, what up, Jay?
yeah,
What's good, Brody?
yeah. As of right, like I don't, and that wasn't even my prediction before the season. You feel me? Like I've never thought that the Knicks could make it to the Eastern Conference
So
Finals.
refresh our memories. Your prediction was what exactly? Second round?
Six seed. I didn't have a playoff prediction.
Okay, six seed. Okay.
Six seed was my prediction for the team. I didn't have a playoff prediction. Uh, Not to say I don't think that in the best case scenario there isn't a move for us to make in the playoffs. If we clicking on all types of all cylinders, I definitely think we can make it out of the first round. If we clicking on, and that's the super best scenario. You know what I mean? For us as we are as a roster right now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Um, but oh, that's what I wanted to say. I was biding time. I was biding time because I wanted to remember what I wanted to say because I was listening to your anecdote about all this other shit that's going on with your team, and it was sounding not as confident as you were in the beginning of the season.
When? Okay, so what you getting to? What you getting at?
So it went from like we gonna be doing all these big things to you just predicting that y'all gonna make it out of a week 2-2. That's wild to
Two
me.
and two. What do you mean two and? What are you
I
talking
said you
about?
gonna if you're not listening. I said it it went from that for you going to you making it out of a week 2-2. Like that's your prediction. Your prediction was like, yeah, we're gonna be 500 coming out of this week. Like, what happened, bro?
No,
You
I didn't
told
say that's not my prediction for this week. My prediction is 3-1.
you said no. I distinctly heard you
No,
say
I said we were going to be 4-0, but we were 2-2. We lost to the Lakers in Sacramento, and we beat the Clippers in Portland. So I said we were going to be 4-0, but we were 2-2. I'm still confident, but shit, my confidence said 4-0. But the truth is 2-2.
listen, man.
So
I just know your tone has been very different this whole episode about your
not
squad.
bro, I pulled up and said that losing to the Lakers was a humbling experience for a Nets fan. They the worst team in the fucking league, bro. And it just goes to show
They're not,
we
not the
beat the
worst.
best team in the West.
They're
So
not.
it's
They're not the
it's
worst
like
team in the NBA no more because of y'all. Shout out to them.
yeah, I mean, but case in point is we can't sleep on no teams. We can't take any team that we are versus for granted. Like we're gonna just get the win. We have to earn every win. Everybody play us like it's the fucking championship. So we gotta compete and we gotta become a tougher team. And I think we did that by grabbing more rebounds. And this is why I pulled up this stat to show you that how well our defense is since these last 8 games. As you can see, the best defense in the league, the stingiest defense is Dallas, right? 105. I said that we could be a top 10 defense, and you can see right here the league average is 112, right? So when you look at it from top to bottom, for really the bottom is the top and the top is the bottom. If I hope I'm follow me, I might have confused you guys. But Dallas is one, then it's the Clippers two, Bucks three, Sixers four, Suns five, Blazers six, Cavs seven, and we land at eight. Where I said that we could be the top 10 team in defense, and right now you're looking at the Brooklyn Nets, the number 18 in defense. So some of the stuff that I said is coming into fruition, you know what I'm saying? But not all of it. I definitely didn't predict us being 7-9, but here we are. But I'm saying that to say some of this is because of the Nash era. But just for conversation's sake, the Knicks are where? We're 8. So y'all 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23. You guys are the 23rd best defensive team in the league.
Yeah,
Um,
and
so
I could tell you exactly why that happened because it was our aptitude of defending the 3-point line up until this point. Uh, but if you look at our defensive rating amongst field goal percentage, we were top 5 in the NBA as far as field goal percentage go in the NBA.
you
Yeah,
ain't talking about right now?
yeah, field goal percentage.
Okay.
Top 5
Yeah.
or top 10. I could be wrong. Somewhere
Well,
between.
points per game, y'all top 10, I believe. So Boston 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Y'all 11.
So
Y'all 11 in
so
points per game.
so field goal percentage, we was like top. And the reason why our defensive rating is so low because we weren't defending the 3-point line. You know what I mean? Uh,
Mhm.
and we kind of getting better at that. You feel me? And that was the one wrinkle in our defense that we needed to fix. I think Cam Reddish helps that a lot. Evan Fournier going to the bench helps that a lot. Uh, and the guys just taking accountability for themselves and not pointing a finger. Like this is what Jalen Brunson's been saying. I feel like Julius Randle's the best player on our team, but he's not a leader. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Uh,
Some
and
gonna
we got
say the same for KD, but so I understand what you're saying.
yeah. I think Jalen Brunson is a leader for real, right? He's gonna look at guys and be like, "Hey, you're effing up," and he's gonna call a team out as a whole and be like, "Yo, we're effing up."
Hmm.
And I think that's what happened. And guys are starting to take accountability for themselves defensively,
Hmm.
and that's what's making a difference. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
To add to what you said, last season you guys were, and this is the assist chart. I'm just going through the stats to kind of give you a gist of how right and wrong we are as vloggers, right? So, well, I think we're in the top 10.
But
Y'all
we about
play
to
Golden.
wrap it up too,
Yeah,
FYI. Well,
yeah, I know that. I know that. It was 154. I see that. But getting this, I want to get this in real quick. Brooklyn Nets, we are the top 10 team in assists. And you guys were terrible last year. So yeah, Jalen Brunson did help you guys because y'all league average at 24 assists, but it's nothing to sneeze at. That being said, ball rotation helps you win games. And you can see the better teams are high in the in the assist category. Golden State is there. Well, no,
well,
that's not necessarily true.
I'm about to say I'm looking at this list. A
Yeah,
lot,
it's not necessarily true.
a lot of the teams that are ass is at the top in assists right now.
Golden State, you never want to sleep on them. And I will say that I contribute their system to them being the top
Yeah,
team for assists. They implemented a system
but
years ago and they
I'm
still
gonna
got it,
start.
it seems.
I want to answer Jay's question real quick. Uh, I believe it's cap. You know what I mean? I haven't heard any like from I like sauces, bro. You feel me? I'm a big sauce guy. Pause. When when it comes to talking about rumors and anything like that, I always check the source, and no reputable source is backing these rumors. And it'll be stupid for Quickly is playing really good basketball right now, bro. Like he's emerging as a decent perimeter defender. His jump shot is coming back, and he doesn't mind coming off the bench because he knows if he plays well, he's gonna get the PT. I don't see the Knicks trading a guy like that, bro. You know what I mean?
Nah, I hear you.
And Derrick Rose is Coach Tommy T's guy, so he's not going nowhere. But yeah, get my fault. Go ahead.
Nah, I'm just going through the stats. I know we about to close out. Just again, like I said, I like to critique myself as well. Um, and see if you're wrong or right. The Knicks, y'all pretty good at rebounding. You guys are third in the league. We're terrible. We're actually third from the bottom. With Ben Simmons playing better, I think we'll be better than what we are next week Friday. But just to get to what you said about field goal percentage, is the next stat. And you guys are no, not number one. The Nuggets are number one. We're number five, I think. We're five, and the Knicks are damn. Y'all down, y'all below league average with 45%.
For
So
what?
for field goal percentage in league right now.
Oh, that's because we was taking too many 3-pointers. You feel me?
Mm.
And
Oh, the Brooklyn Nets lead the league in blocks. Wow, 6.8. Nick Claxton and KD, man. Wow, block party. Where's the Knicks at?
yeah, but none of that is translating into wins.
Nah, yes it
Still,
is.
y'all
It
still
is.
100. You know what I mean? So
Not trust me, it is. Since Vaughn been a coach, out of those 8 games, half of those games they didn't
there
score
we go
100
right
points.
there. There we go right there. And our best rim
What?
protector even playing. You just zoomed in on us.
Oh, you talking about the rebounds?
Oh, that was rebounds. I thought you saw
Oh
block.
no. Oh. Well, this is field goals. Oh, you say blocks on the left side? Yeah,
Mm.
yeah. Y'all on the left side. Y'all
And,
league average
and
4.8.
and our best uh, rim protector, who's was leading one of the leaders in the league in blocks per game, is hurt. So there's that too. But yo,
Okay.
who run the city? Who this?
City, you know what's up, man.
What up, Joffy?
That's Jay. That's
Oh, what up, Jay?
I ain't even gotta say who it is.
Oh
You
no,
know
it's
who it is.
Joffrey. It's Joffrey. It's
Yeah,
Joffrey.
that is Joffy. I know his voice, man. We do Nets at night together on a regular
Sounding
basis.
like me.
They do. Brooklyn.
Yo, look, bro. I ain't even call to top it up too much because I know y'all been past that. You feel me? But I just want to call and say shout out to y'all, man. You feel me?
Yo,
And
Joffrey,
the Nets run
appreciate
the
you.
city, man. That's all.
Facts.
Even though you be calling my phone cap, and I appreciate the love. You heard?
You already.
Yo, Joffrey, when we do another event, you got pull up, man. I don't want to hear none of that. It's too early shit, bro.
Yo, you can't be doing no shit out of having the car,
Yo, listen,
bro.
listen, yo, Joffrey, how you younger than all of us old niggas, man. And we had nothing but dudes in their late 30s and 40s at the park at 12 o'clock, bro. So you can't tell me nothing.
I feel you.
Yeah, that's the excuse. You feel me? Next time you got to pull up. You know what I mean? So you get work on this basketball court like your bro Big
That's
Fan Breezy,
cap.
bro.
That's extreme cap.
Listen, man, you know what? You know Barry's
Pull
a
up, Joffy. We
Barry,
gonna get him
Barry,
work. Trust me.
Barry's a young dude too. He said it was gonna be Cap, and he took a L to T time as well. So you know what I mean? I'm just saying.
Oh, word?
Yeah, like that's all I'm saying, bro.
Bad work. That's horrible work, Barry.
I come outside and I'm coming for the W's, bro. That's all. I'm leaving with W's, bro.
Not against me.
All right, then pull up.
Talk heavy.
That's all I got to say. Barry said the same shit.
Right.
Barry said the same shit. Barry's a young guy and he's not bad at basketball. You feel me? He's not bad at basketball. Barry is actually pretty good. But he came outside. He played against a game against T Time and JJ Jackson and left with an L. That's all I'm saying.
Yeah.
He said, "Don't do that."
But you know,
Barry, I'm not lying.
Man.
You in the comments talking about don't do that. Don't do what? Am I lying? I'm not lying that you lost. He tried to post, and you know it's man funny too, right? Everybody see my height and be like, "I'm gonna post T Time up." Barry tried to do that and couldn't go nowhere.
Yeah.
Yo,
locking them down.
Yeah, listen, I'm not even locking him down. I wouldn't even call it that. I'm strong as shit. You're not gonna post me up. You feel me? You're not gonna post me up. Big Fan Breezy got me, but like your Big Fan Breezy, you like 6 feet, ain't you?
I'm 6 feet even.
Yeah, I'm 5'5". Big Fan Breezy was trying to post me up the whole game we was playing. Did not
It's more.
work.
It's more than way to. It's more than one way to skin a cat, man. I'll say that.
5'5"?
I'm 5'5", bro.
In literal feet, you 5'5".
5'5", and nobody can post me up, bro.
I'm gonna post you up.
No, you're not. How tall are you?
I'm 5'9".
Oh no, it's not happening, bro.
Yeah.
I promise you, you're not gonna post me up, bro. You're gonna try, and you're gonna fail.
You the baby down there.
No, all right. Yeah, listen. How many people said that already? Yo, Ty West is what, 5? Well, Ty West 5'9" too, right? Ty West 5'9" too, right? Right, Big Fan Breezy?
I don't know his actual height. I
He's
guess.
like 5'9", 5'10". He got put in the post. He got put in the post by me. Y'all guys gotta understand, T-Time different on the block, bro.
I feel you, Brody.
T-Time different on the block. I'm small, but I do my work in the post, bro. That's my best work right there. You're not gonna be able to post me up because you're not gonna be able to back me
Hold
down.
on, you didn't beat Barry a 1-on-1. It was a 2-on-2.
So what? He took an L.
Yo, I swear, y'all cat with that shit.
No,
a 2-on-2 and a 1-on-1 is not the same thing.
No, hold on. Let me ask somebody else, bro. Nobody's saying it's the same thing. Nobody's saying that. That's what you need to understand. No,
that he took an L to you. Why you ain't say y'all?
It's on his record. I said he took a loss to me and JJ Jackson. That's what I said. You don't be listening.
Just being clear. You
don't be listening. But it goes on his record. He played against me. Just like how y'all like to say. No. This how y'all like to say that. Oh, Ben Simmons never lost to the Knicks. He was on a team with how many other players? Y'all still count that though, right? Shut up.
That's not the same thing. You think a 2-on-2 and a 5-on-5 is the same thing?
It's worse. It's more people on the court. It's more people on the court, so it's even worse.
But he never lost to y'all, so that is true though.
Barry on the court.
He was on the court.
Right there.
He competed, right? Jaffe, he competed, right?
For sure.
And he lost, right?
For sure.
That's on his record, right?
Yeah.
Copy. That's all I'm saying. I'm not saying that the 1-on-1 is the same as the 2-on-2. He competed against me, and he lost.
I'm just making this distinction that it was a 2-on-2 and not a 1-on-1.
And I already said that it was me and JJ Jackson against Barry.
No, I'm just making sure. Just making sure.
Look, because you know why he do this? Jaffe, you know why he do this? Because he tried to make the distinction because he 2-1 against me. You know what I mean? Big Fan Breezy.
He in a win column against you.
No, he
1-on-1. Exactly. 1-on-1. I'm in that win column. Easy work. No.
He got one against me.
Yeah, but versus you.
I got
only you
against him. Hold on. I'm talking to Jaffe. I don't need to hear you in my headphones. Yo, Jaffe. We played a 2-on-2 first. He lost. Big Fan Breezy, right? We played a 1-on-1.
Yeah, Chad, get him.
Then we played a 1-on-1 again, and he lost. I'm still up.
Okay.
Right or wrong?
Yeah, exactly. All right.
Yeah, you up.
He's trying to make it seem like I'm saying that it's the same. No, you competed, bro. It was me and you on different teams. You competed. You lost.
Yeah. Barry said you can't beat him 1-on-1.
Facts.
We could do that too, bro.
Facts. I want to see that.
Barry, like I'm scared of
him. I want to see that.
Like, yo, listen. Barry's younger. He got a lot more energy than me. I'm not gonna lie. But I'm not that wowed by his game that he can't get work. What?
That's crazy. Look, that's how you don't want to see me, bro. I'm telling you.
Then pull up, Jaffe. I don't know.
You do not want to see me.
I mean, everybody say these things. Yo, Jaffe, everybody say these things. You feel me? Everybody say these things.
Bro, your ankle to knee ratio too short, bro. You ain't gonna be able to stand in front of me.
Listen, that sounds nice, right? But this is the same guy that was saying it was too early to come outside and play basketball. Real ballers pull up.
Uh-oh.
Real ballers pull up.
Uh-oh.
Sounds nice. Everything sounds nice when you on the phone talking until you on the court, bro.
We gonna
Everything
see.
sounds nice. That's all I got to say. You can pull up, bro.
Yeah, we got you.
You can pull up. And especially now that I know when the weather start getting nice, I got time to get in shape. It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different.
It's gonna be different. I lost the big fan Breezy because I let him shoot and I was out of shape.
Nah, he lost to me because he lost to me. He
He's
couldn't do
never
nothing about beating
never
me
gonna
because he lost to me. That's what happened.
bro. I promise you that. Yo, once I lost that game, I swore that he was never gonna beat me in 1-0. Oh, Jaffe Joe hung up. It wasn't me.
Shout
But
out
yo,
to Jaffe, man. That's a dope call.
yeah, it sounds nice. Everything sounds nice until they on the court. You feel me?
Yo, man. I know we're about to close out, but shout out to Jaffe. I don't know how soon we gonna play again, but we'll keep y'all notified. We definitely gonna keep y'all abreast of the situation. I don't know if we wait until next summer.
I got Barry in the comments in his feels.
Yeah. Yeah. No, it's like that. Shout out to Cook Culture. And what I want to say this about Cook Culture real quick. This is more to Marlon, not Marlon, to Fraz Taz, and mainly him and any Knick fan that agrees with him. Now, the other day he said, "Don't call me out," yada yada yada. Then I see him and Marlon doing a podcast and it said what happened, like in a little subtitle, like they was trolling me. So I'm wondering how in Cook Culture could you play both sides of the kitchen? You know, when in one hand you say that, oh, it's too hot in the kitchen and you should not cook that way by saying my name because I am not a vlogger. So okay, you're not a vlogger. We did a whole Mechaverse Barkley live because I fixed my phone and I did a live with him. The very next day, when we lost, he trolled the shit out of me. Pause. So what I'm saying is, in this kitchen, bro, and Cook Culture, it go both ways, man. When it get hot for your side, you gotta take that. Don't talk that I ain't no vlogger shit, and then the very next day you trolling me. So basically, you 1 foot in, 1 foot out. I get that you're not gonna probably vlog as much as I'm taking it serious. I get that part, but you're going to get rotisserie for that shit. You're not going to just say, oh, I'm out of it. Don't say my name. And then the very next thing you do is troll me for 2 games, for the Laker game and the Sacramento Kings game.
I got 5 minutes before the pregame for this Knick game start. And I like.
All right. So I'll close out saying this, right?
No, we got a caller. Last one of the night. Yeah, I mean, but I will very briefly say, yo, once you started doing lives and talking shit, you in it. You feel me? Pause. All right?
Like bro.
That goes for anybody, Knick or Net fan. Once you start doing lives, talking trash.
You should have heard. Stop calling my name. I'm a grown man. I'm like,
who said that? Who said
that? Yo, the live,
my boy.
The live is on the page. It's on the page.
That's our boy.
And he was going in.
I'm gonna let this caller go on. We had him on hold for 1 minute and 30 seconds. But for anybody, Knick or Net fan, once you do a live talking trash, it's lit for you. It's lit for you.
I'm telling you right now.
So, who run the city? Talk your shit.
Brooklyn run the city, man.
Let's turn on.
That's
yes.
Yeah, this is a little beginning of the season turbulence. It's all good, but Brooklyn run the city, now, man. And I'm proud of the little brother Knick for doing good this year. Now, I hope they keep it up.
What do you mean?
Yeah, the little brother Knick.
Nah, y'all the little brothers, man. What you talking about?
Nah, if anything, we at least at 3.5. Y'all Knicks.
Nah, y'all not y'all
right.
Brothers. What you talking about?
All right, but what happens when the little brother get bigger than the big brother?
Same thing. He's still a little brother. You know what I mean? You might.
All right, I just wanted to let y'all know we run in the bedroom. We run in the room, man.
Listen, all right. You know what happens?
Right.
You
take out the garbage.
what happened with y'all winning is like us unplugging the controller and letting y'all still play the game. Y'all need moral
Chat.
victories. Y'all need moral victories because y'all got nothing else. You know what I mean?
So y'all let us get that win.
Yeah, we unplugged the controller for y'all, man, because y'all need that. You know what I mean?
Oh, it's 2-2.
Y'all unplug the controller.
Yeah, we unplugged the controller. Y'all need those. You know what I mean? Because y'all got nothing else.
All right. You know what? I ain't even gonna lie to you. You right. Because when we got that win, I was like, we needed a blowout win like that, and then we get blown out by the fucking King.
No, hey, yo, listen. I was going to leave this live without talking about it. You feel me?
Bro, that's one thing about me. I'm not a fake nigga. Like, that shit is embarrassing. Losing to them niggas and losing to the Lakers back to back, like them, the Lakers, then a fucking blowout loss like that back to back is embarrassing, bro.
It wasn't the loss, the blowout that was embarrassing.
Why is he sharing this pain with a Knicks fan?
It was the fact that the shit y'all talked about.
I'm here for you, bro, not him.
120 against the Thunder. 142 against the Thunder.
Yeah, I was about to say, it was more than 120.
Yeah. 142 against the Thunder. The way the net fans was going ape shit. I was like, okay. We kind of deserve that. I'm not even mad. We deserve that, right? And then for y'all to give up a franchise record, 153 points, the most that's ever been scored about on your franchise in the history of your franchise, with Kevin Durant on your team.
It was the franchise record?
Franchise record. The last three that they hit.
It was close to the franchise record. I don't think it was the franchise record.
It was the franchise record because I was watching. And the last three that they hit.
They should have let Kyrie play. That was bad juju.
The corny ass announcers that y'all have calling the TV games. They said it.
The thing is, that was bad juju. They should have let Kyrie play. Know what I mean? I'm not saying Kyrie would have been like a menace on defense or some shit, but I just don't think the locker room ain't right, man.
I think the team, your team is gonna be very up and down this season.
I think once we hit the up, we'll be fine. Once we hit the stride, get the chemistry, we're gonna coast through the rest of the season.
I don't know, because I watch some of these games, man. And I'm
What's the thing about Ben Simmons in the game? People say he was good.
I don't think he was that
Did
good.
You see that?
I don't think he was that good. I just think that interiorly, the Portland Trailblazers is not good, and that's where he got his work.
They got a better record than y'all.
He was 100%. That
don't mean they're good in the paint. Like, what does that mean? You feel me? Like, you can have a better record than somebody and still not be good at a certain aspect of the game, which is what I'm talking about.
Okay.
I'm talking about the reason. So he asked me why Ben Simmons. Well, hold on. I'm sorry. I'm talking to both of y'all at the same time. You can't hear Big Fan Breeze.
Oh, I can't hear Breeze.
Yeah. So he's like, the Blazers got a better record than us. I said that doesn't mean that they're good at a particular point of the game, which is the question was why. What you think about Ben Simmons having a good game? And I said the team that y'all played.
Yeah, you say he's done.
Huh?
You say he was done. Like he's done for. And I'm like, I think he's still improving.
And I'm saying that he hasn't shown me anything that I believe. Like most of his shots was layups. You feel me?
Dunks.
That's what he needs to do though. Layups and dunks.
Exactly. I think that's bullshit. Because if Mitch Robinson have a game like that, it's the same thing.
I can't do it. I had to
that's bullshit. That's cap. I call cap on that.
And talk to you.
Why even talking to a Knicks fan about the process of a Nets player? It's ridiculous, Jay. What are you doing out here?
What I was saying is he took advantage of a situation where the Russian dude is the only guy that they got.
Appreciate that.
On their team. Everybody else trash. You feel me? And that's exactly what he's supposed to be doing. I don't trust Ben Simmons. Well, I shouldn't trust him because I'm not a Net fan. But for lack of a better word, I don't trust him to do something more when there's actual rim protection on the other team.
Okay.
Where that's until he proves that, I'm gonna stick to my guns. That I'm not really. I don't got that much faith in him. The coach don't even have faith in him to hit free throws because he took him out, even though he hit two out of
That's
4.
cap. You capping.
I
Yo,
don't care.
stop this
I'm just
man from
saying it.
capping, man. He
Yeah,
capping. He
man,
got confidence. I just told you, Jock Vaughn said what he said on the post-game interview, and he
no,
capping.
literally, he just said
Oh my God, this guy's
he hit,
capping.
he hit 3 out of 4, and then Jack Vaughn took him out because they was
Who said
trying
that?
to put him on the
Who
line.
said that? I didn't say that. Who
You
said that?
said that.
No, I didn't.
Yes,
No,
you
I
did.
didn't. No, I didn't. I didn't say
Go
that.
watch
I
the
can tell
tape,
you what I
bro.
said.
You said that. You
I didn't
literally
say
said
that. I did not say that.
But
I did
anyway,
not say
that's
that.
what I'm saying because Knicks
Capping. Stop capping on my team. We bust your ass last Wednesday. Stop capping on my team.
But look, I think that it's a triple double threat every night.
Oh, he is. He should be.
Points. If he give us those 15 points and get 10 rebounds or 10 assists and something else,
Capping ass Nick fan.
No, it was
man.
a good game for Ben Simmons. He did exactly
Nick
what
fan.
he was supposed to do.
Caparot Records. Caparoni and cheese. Caparoni salad ass Nick fan.
I'm not knocking him on that. But what I'm saying is, I don't.
Kappa Beta Kappa. Kappa Phi Kappa.
One good game.
It's all kind of capping coming out of this Nick fan.
Back, you feel me?
You should be Captain Capalot.
Yo, Brooklyn run the city.
Cap.
Go watch your Knicks, man. I'm the smoking Knicks pack. Well, and y'all enjoy the rest of y'all night, man. Brooklyn run the city. Out.
You must be smoking Knicks if you
Peace.
Nick pack. You feel me?
Nah. No. I gotta show you the bag. I got a big pack that I be smoking at him.
Yeah.
You already.
Have a good night, though.
Yeah, you too, Brody.
Likewise. Oh man, that capping was hurting my ears.
I can't talk to both of y'all at the same time. I can't do it.
No. I was listening to you talk to him when you started capping. It was just so painful to go through. All right, so let me say what I said. What about Ben Simmons?
Literally said that. You can say
after,
but that's what you said.
I said you might have misunderstood what I said. I said he was the out of bounds guy. So instead of him being the guy to pass it to while he's inbounds, he was the out of bounds guy and he passed it to Kevin Durant. And I was saying, you'll see in the playback. You'll see in the playback.
I said no. I said same difference. Same difference.
But he still hit. He went twice. Like again, first time that was Portland. We didn't know that they were going to do that 3 minutes into the game. 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter. They just did it. When they did it, he hit the first 2. And then they did it again, and he hit 1 out of 2. And then we made sure that Kevin Durant was the guy that get fouled. Now, the significance of this is when Portland did it, they did it from the 4th team foul to the 5th team foul. So they knew they was going to get in foul trouble. So they probably figured Kevin Durant was going to get the ball. Instead of him getting the ball, they made sure that Ben Simmons got the ball. But after that, after those 2 times, Ben Simmons stayed in the game. And Kevin Durant was the one that was going to the line because we just knew what they was going to do after that.
I'm not debating that what you're saying is wrong. What I'm saying is it's the same difference. You know what I mean? So
I don't know.
It is. The fact that they took him out of the situation where he could be fouled. You feel
but now you say that he and Will got confidence in him. I don't believe that. That's smart coaching. That's smart coaching. Well, I'll put your worst free throw guy in a situation in the fourth quarter. That's what Steve Nash would do. You think we the Steve Nash Nets?
No, I'm just saying.
No, it's a new era, baby. We doing it different now.
Confidence is knowing that he could knock it down even if he is the worst free throw shooter on. He's not, and saying that he's the worst free throw shooter on the court is a lack of confidence. You feel me?
It's not a lack of confidence. It's the truth statistically.
No, I'm not saying it's not smart or not. You feel me? That's the
I'm saying it's the truth. No, statistically, it's not.
I'm talking to Jay. I'm not saying it's smart or not. I'm saying is the fact that if that was the case,
exactly,
you had to make that decision. He knocked 3 out of 4 down.
But you got KD on the court. This is why I'm not even going to debate this, because I know you said we about to go. Like, we got KD out there.
I'm not saying that you don't try to get KD the ball, but making him the designated inbounder shows that you don't have confidence for him to make that the next foul shot.
Nah, that's good coaching. That's bullshit. I call bullshit on that take, and I'm saying
that's what I'm saying. You're not trying to understand what I'm saying.
No. I'm not saying I don't understand. I'm saying that's bullshit. I don't think
that's what I'm saying. By you saying it's bullshit, it's saying that's you not trying to
disagreeing with you. A take.
No, it's not.
It is. I'm disagreeing with it. What else am I doing with it? I'm just disagreeing with it.
What I'm saying is not bullshit, because what I'm saying is this. Regardless of the fact that you had to made him the designated inbounder because you noticed they were fouling him is not confidence in the fact that he can continue to make foul shots.
No, that's still bullshit. It's bullshit. It's bullshit.
Whether you say that it's smart coaching, and it's also smart coaching because it's a lack of confidence. Why would you keep somebody that you don't have the confidence in that he can make the foul shots to be the one to catch the ball on the inbounds?
I'm gonna answer the question because we got Kevin Durant. Kevin Durant missed.
No matter how you got
Kevin Durant.
All right, but you still don't have to make Ben Simmons the designated inbounder. That's the point.
Bro, we were smart for doing it.
I'm not saying that you're not smart for doing it.
Yeah, but it wasn't because we was. It wasn't because of lack of confidence.
I'm not arguing about this.
Yeah, you should.
No, because you're wrong. You're wrong.
Trey Lively. We just whooped your ass last week. Trey Lively, bro. Like, there's nothing to discuss.
Talking about right now. See, that's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna tell you.
Whatever.
I'm gonna tell you.
We out.
Good coaching.
We don't have to talk about nothing because you changing the topic.
You said what that has to do with right now. I said good coaching.
Bro, that has nothing to do with Ben Simmons standing on the sideline and the coach not having him confidence in him to make foul shots. That has nothing to do with the two. That's apples and oranges. But whatever, I'm out. I want to watch the pregame. I already missed 10 minutes of it. You feel me? All right, y'all.
That's phase is the best phase, man. Keep Millie rocking on any block.
Yeah, if y'all keep Millie rocking like what you would call it.
Thank you, Barry.
Now, Barry just mad because he lost to me in basketball. That's cool.
We're gonna get it back. We're gonna have another game.
Barry, until you beat me, I'm gonna talk all the shit in the world, bro. Barry tried to post me up twice, and I looked at him and said it's not gonna work. Then he tried to give you the same advice that didn't work for him. He's like, yo, keep on posting him up. I'm like, that's not gonna work. That's all you gotta do. It's not gonna work, bro.
I'm not worried about you, T-Town. I know we're gonna play again. You
tall niggas gotta understand, bro. I'm not the guy to post up. It's not gonna work, bro.
I'm not worried about no post up. As a matter of fact, when I won, it was off a mid-range jumper. So
because I let you shoot those.
Nah. Well, call it what you want. There was a mid-range jumper, and you played defense on that play. On the winning shot, you was playing defense.
Listen,
so you didn't let me. I did it because you couldn't stop me.
No, that's cap. That's cap. Because when I played defense on you in the next game, it was.
Nah, I play defense on myself, man. Trust me. We gonna see next game. We gonna see because another game is gotta happen. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen. So we not worried. We just gonna wait. We just gonna wait till the next game because, like I said, you didn't give me that mid range. You didn't give me that mid range. I knocked it down. You could not stop it.
What you talk about? I could not stop it. I would let you shoot
you
most of the game.
You could not stop it.
The only basket you shot on me was the last one.
That's the basket I'm talking about. I'm talking about the way he shot. That's what I said.
And you murdered the backboard for that.
Nah,
you murdered the backboard.
Listen, I'm going with glass. I'm going with the backboard. I like the backboard. I know the backboard. I'm friends with the backboard.
And I'm from the old school where you gotta call backboard when you shoot it off the glass. You know what I mean? Or it's not respected. You feel me? Because if you don't, it's accident. It's
respect
an accident.
That win. Respect that win.
Listen, I never discredited your win, but I'm gonna keep facts. You feel me? I let you shoot a lot of shots, and most of your shots was made off of open jump shots because I wasn't playing defense. And the next game, what happened when I played defense? Now all of a sudden you play defense on yourself. How do you play? That's cat. How do you play defense on yourself?
I'm saying I'm not going to. Yo, it's already on camera. It's no reason for us to go back and forth about it. We're gonna play again, and when we play again, all of the stuff that I'm talking, you're gonna see that it was more than shot.
Who played defense when you was shooting air ball layups? Nobody.
Like I said, I lost the game more than you won the game because of the said reason. Did you just say?
Because you tried.
I played. I don't know what happened, bro. All I can say is I lost the game and we're gonna play again. And when we play again, I'm gonna win again. Because I won already. I won already. So the next time we play, I'm gonna win again.
You're gonna lose again. I tried to give you the game and you couldn't even win.
Oh man! So what I will say is, when it happens, shout to Barry and everybody was at the game.
No,
I don't know when it's happening again, but I don't know if it's going to. Jay, might happen before the summertime.
Yo, Jay, you should have been there. If you was there, you would have been embarrassed to call this man your friend, bro. You'd have been upset.
Nah, he riled me, man. That's my guy.
You would be embarrassed. This can't be my guy. This can't be my bro. This can't be him.
Not what happened with Kev when I beat you. I seen him walk off camera. You know what I'm saying? He went and took jump shots when I started cooking after the first game. Jay, he a rider. He gonna roll with me regardless, man. Kev walked off camera when I started cooking, man. When we was talking shit on that bench after that first game, Kev left the camera once we started talking shit. Jay, he ain't gonna do that. He either probably gonna talk shit with you, knowing him. But Jay not a fair weather fan. What you call fair weather fan?
We all went to go sit down and talk shit before he started shooting jump shots for the next game. That's cat.
Yeah, but he knew to tread lightly, so he walked away.
No, he didn't. When you talking about walking away, he came. When I went to go sit down, he was over there with all of us talking shit. What are you talking about?
I'm saying he left.
He didn't leave.
No, I mean, I know he didn't leave the park, but he left on camera while we was still talking shit.
We all moved to the side and sat down, and Kev was standing right there talking shit. So what you saying is cap.
Look at Barry. Barry can't wait. I can't wait too, man. All of this spicy talk. I'm ready, man.
Yeah, Barry, you can't. Yeah, you cannot wait.
Yo, Kev can't guard me, man.
Yo,
Kev can't guard me.
Kev gonna give you buckets next time. I believe it. I believe it in my soul. Kev,
like I said, I beat both of y'all, man. So I just want to do it again the same day.
And I beat you twice. So there go that.
1-on-1, you beat me once.
Listen, man. Semantics. You was on the court.
You think that's semantics?
Yeah, it is.
Okay.
You was on the court and you competed.
Okay.
You talking about?
Okay.
You lost. You was
in
on the
court
and you competed.
In the rain.
Look, excuses. Where's your small violin? We all had to deal with the same conditions.
I'm saying I don't think
all had to deal with the same conditions.
Barry, with Jay, even Ty West in the sun, y'all not beating me with a 2-on-2 situation. I think that in a 2-on-2 situation with Ty West, if in a good weather day, yeah, we win that game. First, you Cat or whoever else.
You're gonna lose again. You're gonna lose again. You're gonna lose again, bro.
This is Jay said, let's get a team and let's get a gym.
Yo, Barry, we can do that. Yo,
we gonna see, man.
Barry is not the answer, bro. I like Barry. He's decent at basketball, but he's not the answer, bro. Barry can't save you.
I don't need him to save me. He's a good teammate. But I think he's a good teammate. I seen him play basketball, and he's a Nets fan, and I think we could beat you and Kev. I think that. I know that. I already know that. Listen, man. Y'all say y'all want to get a gym. Let me know how I can contribute to us getting the gym, and then I'm gonna be there. So whatever it is, just let me know, because I don't see us talking this shit until next summer. I think something gotta happen before that.
Me, Kev, and JJ against you, Jay and Barry. We leaving with the W, bro.
Set the date. Y'all like to tell me to set the date. Y'all set the date. Well, let's see if everybody on board. I know Barry's on board, and Jay.
Barry is always ready for basketball. So
Barry's on board.
Yo, listen, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, listen. All I'm saying, me, Kev, and JJ against you, Barry, and Jay, we're winning.
I don't
We're
know, man.
winning.
I don't know.
This is a fact.
I don't know, man. We gotta see, man.
Oh no,
I'm not accepting defeat to no Knicks fan, man. You
yo,
gotta
listen.
show me. I'm from a show me
I'm.
state, man.
It's
And the
not.
first time, and the all of the shit that I was saying, I remember from the brain game into that game, and I was hearing all of this flack about what y'all gonna do. And like you say, you gotta soliloquy for why I won. I still won. So my point is that I'm not going. No, we gotta play for me to say who's going to win and whatever. But not just saying that the Knicks fans is going to win. Hell no, they going to win what? Win what? Please, man, we fitting to win, man. Shout out to Barry and my guy Jay.
After I took that loss,
wow.
I said, yo, I'm coming to the park and I'm not taking no L's, and I left undefeated.
No, you did. You said that. Nobody took that from you.
You know what I mean?
So that's one game.
This is what I'm saying. No, that's 2 games.
No, I'm saying me. You beat me one time that day. And
that day, facts. Because we neither one of us could play basketball after that.
Oh no, I was done. I can't. I gotta be careful. I ate what you cooked, and then I played immediately after. I played a good game, but I threw up right after that.
Distinguish is because you was tired, not because of my cooking, bro.
No, I didn't, bro. Let me finish what I'm saying. I'm saying when I play basketball again, if I do eat, it gotta be a space of time before I play. I can't just eat fucking 3 pieces of chicken, then play basketball in 85-degree weather. I ain't built like that no more. Maybe I was, you know what I'm saying, going to Emerson Park as a kid in Brooklyn or whatever. But not right now. I gotta eat, bro. I gotta digest, and then I gotta play.
I had one bottle of water since I was out there that whole day. I was dehydrated like a motherfucker, bro. Like when the game was over, this how dehydrated it was. My hand was doing this.
Yeah, we gotta take care of ourselves. Shout out to JJ for the first game. He brought water. I was almost passed out that shit. And whoever helped us with the water and the food last time, man. Shout out to all y'all. And again, man, we're gonna keep this thing going. I know we're gonna do it once a year. I can't say in between that time we're gonna do something, but we might. We fucking might.
We appreciate all y'all. I was here way longer than I wanted to be. It's 2 hours and 30 minutes with the bullshit.
Yeah, we out here, man. That's fans, the best fans.
Yeah, I appreciate all y'all. You know what I mean? Yo, Barry, you could get work. You know what I mean? Just let you know, FYI. You know
I see you let them know, Angelo. We'll talk about it, man. We gonna talk.
Yeah, listen, man. Listen, I don't say stuff that I don't believe and I don't mean. You feel me? Like, I just need y'all to understand that. You know what I mean? If I didn't believe I could beat somebody, I'd be like, I don't know, bro. If I believe I could beat you in basketball, I really mean that. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Barry,
me too.
Yo, Barry, you a good guy, bro. I like you a lot as a person. You feel me? But you not the answer, bro.
We gonna see, man. Listen. I'm being patient. Like I said, I understand why we here and how all of this came about. Ty West is a big part of that. And yeah, if you're gonna say it, you gotta back it. You gotta back it.
Tell Ty West he gotta find some time next time we do this, because he's a heavy shit talker as well. You know what I mean? And from what I heard before we got on the court, Ty West and his guys was getting work.
Yeah,
I heard Ty West and his guys was getting work before we got on the court. So, yeah, Ty West, you got to come and redeem yourself, Brody.
Yeah, man, pull up everybody. Shout out to Jimmy J1. He didn't even play, but he helped. Shout out to fucking everybody, man. Shout out to JJ Jackson, man. Shout out to all y'all, man, because culture-wise, we doing something with this, and I appreciate and love y'all for it. One of the best things I got going. And yeah, man, the Nets whooped the Knicks ass last week. We plan on whooping y'all next time we play y'all, and that helps. That's part of it too, because it starts from the Nets versus the Knicks. So we beat y'all. So maybe the Nets fans beat the Knicks fans because of that. Maybe we beat y'all the same way that the Nets beat the Knicks next time we play. Yeah. I like that. I like the sound of that. That's possible. Like, so let's see. Let's make that happen. You know what I mean? We beat them by a whopping 27 points. So I don't know if we want to play up until I don't know when, but let's win by a large margin for the respect of the Brooklyn Nets.
I think we play in January. You know what I mean? Again, the Knicks versus Nets, and I don't think that happens again. But to answer the JJ, before I really sign off, because I'm off after this. I don't care what happens. But yo, you guys got to understand. Like I did a little training before our last game, but bro, that wasn't enough. I still got more moves that I can't really get out pause because I'm washed up. You know what I mean? Like if I get some kind of, you know what I mean? Like it's gonna be different.
I'm gonna be ready. I know that.
yo, yo, listen, man. Yo, listen, yo. I got bad love for all y'all. This is always fun when we get to the shit talking part. You know what I mean? Like I like it
Yeah,
the most when we get to the part where everybody just talking shit and it's dope. You know what I mean? And shout out to everybody for keeping this knowing that we talk shit, but it's about respect. You feel me?
right.
I love that part. You know what I mean? We say
Oh,
some wild shit as far as the teams go, but it never crosses the line. And and I think we mostly got cook culture in here right now. So, and that's because of you guys. You feel me? That's mostly because of you guys. Yeah, I mean, y'all always keep it respectful. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Angelo Blue started off rough. I ain't gonna lie. Angelo Blue, when he first came to the page, he came in hot.
okay.
He came in hot. He was talking colored people clowns and shit like that. And then when he
Yeah.
realized what it was, he was like, nah, respect to the guys, man. It's all
Yeah.
love.
I think it lasts longer this way, you know what I'm saying? It lasts the cook culture where it doesn't decimate because we disrespecting each other. But like you said, man, I know the Knicks about to play. So
Yeah.
yeah, man, I'm gonna be watching the standings and I'm gonna go live before the actual game
Y'all
versus
play
the Grizzlies.
y'all play on Sunday?
Yeah, so I'm tomorrow I might go live or Sunday before the game I'll go live. So I'll catch up with y'all and we'll chat. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna link. You know what I'm saying? I'll be back. Big
Word.
fan Breezy with the Brooklyn Nets vlog. Definitely trying to chat with y'all.
It's tea time. You already know the vibes. We out. One.
All right, peace out.